What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming, guys, with another video. Hope all is going well with you guys, man, on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Uh, it's been a very interesting week for me. Just got back on my truck. Just had some stuff going on. Just finally got back on the truck out here in Ohio right now, and just enjoying it, man. Just definitely enjoying, being back on the truck, being back to work. Like I said, I hope everything going well with you guys, man. Welcome to the live stream. Probably do this for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It really depends, But very happy to be back with you guys, man, on another live stream. It's definitely a lot of fun doing these. What's up, man? How you doing? How's everything going with you? What up? How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm very excited to be doing these, man. I'm definitely gonna be trying to. It depends on my schedule, man. It really does depend on my schedule, but I'm definitely going to be trying to do more and more of these in the upcoming weeks. We're getting closer to the season. So, I definitely want to do more of these. I enjoy chatting with you guys, man. So, I'm happy, to be back doing these, Thank you guys again. I know I said it before, but thank you guys again for helping this channel get back over 1,000 subscribers. I don't take your support for granted. I thank each and every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. It truly does mean a lot to me. So thank each and every single one of you guys that continue to support the channel. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. What's up, Coconut 73? How you doing? Giovanni, how you doing? How's the road life? Well, it's great. It's great being out here on the road, seeing this country, and getting paid to do it, man. It's great. It's absolutely great. I just got back on my truck. I was you guys probably know I was in the shop I was in Vegas for like 2 weeks because somebody hit my truck, and I finally got back on the road like about 5 days ago. So it's great, man. It's absolutely great. DeMarcus Roberts, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. Like I said, man, I'm definitely gonna be trying to do more of these. It's just the busy schedule, the busy trucking schedule, man. It just you gotta go with the schedule, you know what I mean? So it's a very busy life being a truck driver, but I'm definitely gonna try to incorporate more of these. I would like to do one a week if I can. I definitely like to do one of these weekly if I can. Coming up to the season, I'm definitely gonna try to push it up to at least once a week during the season. Maybe Sunday morning, whatever, before the games. I used to do that on my original channel, so if I can definitely do that, I definitely will incorporate that, into my my routine on Sundays. It just all depends. But man, I'm absolutely pumped, man. Training camp is next week. I can't wait, man. It's been a long, very, very long off season, like extremely long off season, man. I'm happy that we're near the end of the off season and the season is kicking off pretty soon, man. I know you guys feel the same way I do, man. This team this year, man, I see something very special with this squad. I see something extremely, very, very special with this team, man. The talent on this roster is the best that I've seen in quite a long time. Carson Wentz has so many weapons, man. There's really no excuse for Carson Wentz next year. If he does not succeed with this offense, man, then yeah, that's a problem right there. So I'm expecting Carson Wentz to have a bounce back year. I'm expecting Carson Wentz to be in the MVP conversation. I think he's gonna be right up there with the Patrick Mahomes, maybe Saquon Barkley with the Giants. I expect Carson Wentz's name to be right up there in the MVP conversation. You think Sproles signing is going to hurt the Eagles by taking a running back spot? And do you think they plan to actually use him? If you saw my video on the Darren Sproles signing, I wasn't really happy about it whatsoever. I felt like that it was taking up a spot for one of the younger talents, but it is what it is, man. I expect him to be used primarily on special teams, punt return, kickoff return. That's where I expect this role to primarily be. He might get some carries here and there on the offense and stuff, catching the ball out of the backfield like he's done in the past. But I expect Darren Sproles, the majority of his role, I expect the majority of his role to be special teams. But yeah, in my video, I made it very clear, man. I wasn't super happy about bringing Sproles back. I feel like at this age, 36 years of age, 2 back-to-back seasons being hurt, I just feel like we should have just moved on from him and gave that roster spot to a younger talent. But hey, it is what it is. He's not gonna cost us a whole lot, man. So we'll see. Crossing my fingers, absolutely crossing my fingers that Darren Sproles can stay healthy next season. You think we suckers for the fake punts? LOL. You think we suckers for the fake punts? But yeah. Bringing Darren Sproles back, man, it does add another weapon for our team. It definitely does add another weapon for Carson Wentz, that's for sure. So, hopefully Darren Sproles stays healthy, man. Hopefully he can stay healthy. If he stays healthy and he can contribute, then I'm all for it. I personally, like I said, I personally would have wished that we would have, we would have kept that roster spot for a younger player, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, I look at this team, man. It's gonna be a hell of a year, man. I expect this to be a two-team race. The Cowboys and the Eagles. That's the way I expect it. I know some of these Giant fans, Giant video makers are making videos about how people are sleeping on the Giants. Well, I'm gonna continue to sleep on the damn Giants because there's nothing with the Giants that scare me whatsoever. I'm just keeping it real. The Giants don't scare me at all. Besides Saquon Barkley, there's nothing about the Giants that I'm worried about. The Cowboys, I think, are the Eagles' biggest threat in the NFC East next year. That's my honest opinion. I don't see the Cowboys. I don't see the Giants or the Redskins really doing anything serious. I think it's going to be a two-team race. It's going to be a two-team race between the Eagles and the Cowboys. And just for you Cowboy fans out there, know, man, nobody's won this division back-to-back years since the Eagles did in 04-05. So remember that, Cowboy fans. So don't pump your brakes about trying to win again, because the Eagles are definitely going to give you a run for your money next season. And I definitely can't wait for it, man. I can't wait to see these two teams go at it, man. I can see us going against the Cowboys possibly 3 times next year. I can see us going against them in the playoffs. I think that's a strong possibility. I think the Cowboys have a very good roster over there. That defense especially, man, that defense is pretty damn good. So even though I despise the Cowboys, I have to give some props where it's due at. They definitely do have a very good defense, very good young defense. I'm not the biggest Dak fan, but Dak does do what he does, man. He does. He manages the game very well. He works for what they do out there in Dallas. Of course, Zeke is the workhorse of that team, that offense. He's the bell cow at running back. So yeah, the Cowboys are definitely the team that are going to be the team that is going to get the Eagles the biggest problems in the NFC East. That's my honest opinion. I don't see the Redskins and I don't see the Giants pose much of a threat whatsoever. I honestly don't. So I don't know. All these giant YouTubers are making videos saying that we're sleeping on them. I don't agree with that at all. I think they deserve to be slept on, because neither one of those teams show anything to me that poses a threat. Other than Saquon Barkley with the Giants. But yeah, this season, man, Carson Wentz. This season is gonna tell us a lot about Carson Wentz. It's definitely a proven year for Carson Wentz. He's the $107 million guaranteed. He's guaranteed $107 million. So we're stuck with him, regardless of what happens, man. But this is a proven year for Wentz. I'm looking forward to watching him, man, because Wentz is playing with a chip on his shoulder, a gigantic chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove people wrong. He wants to prove the Dallas wrong. And the whole thing of Nick Foles for so many years was over his back. And he had to look over his back because of the whole, Nick Foles talk about people saying that we should move on from him and, go with Nick Foles. Now that Nick Foles is gone in Jacksonville, this is truly Carson's team. And we have to obviously stand by Carson Wentz. We have to stand by him. We have to, we have to be by his side 100%. And I support Carson Wentz. I love Carson Wentz, and I hope that he goes out there and he has a very big year. Let's see. You think Cooper will have over 1,000 yards for the Cowboys? Do I think Amari Cooper will have over 1,000 yards? That would entail Dak Prescott throwing the ball more than 10 yards. I mean, that would entail that. I don't think he's gonna have 1,000 yards. Quite say. Maybe he might have it, but it's gonna be around, I think, 800, 900 yards receiving for Coop. If he does go over 1,000 yards, I wouldn't be surprised by that. But I think teams, are more aware that, he's Dak's favorite target, because Dak has thrown the ball to him so much. Obviously, after they traded for him, And I don't think Cooper besides like 3 games last season really wasn't all that impressive to me. It personally wasn't at all. But I think Cooper's gonna have probably around 900, 800, 900 yards receiving next year. Maybe 1,000, but not by much. I think Cooper's gonna have he's gonna have a solid year for the Cowboys. I'm not gonna say he's gonna do terrible. He's gonna have a solid year. But I think Cooper personally is a little overrated. I think he's a little overrated by a lot of people, and especially the media after the Cowboys. They traded for him. Cooper is the best wide receiver in the division, hands down. Yeah, that I agree. I disagree with. That right there, I disagree with. I still put my boy Alshon Jeffrey as the best receiver in this division. Now that Odell Beckham is gone, now that Odell Beckham's with the Browns, I put Jeffrey as the best receiver in this division. But hey, Cooper is definitely right up there. I put Cooper in the top 3. He's right up there. But we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see with Cooper next season. We'll see what who has a better season, Cooper or Jeffrey. We'll see. I still put Jeffrey as the best receiver in this division. Physically gifted wise, I think Jeffrey's the better receiver. But obviously, I know Cowboy fans are going to disagree with that. But hey, just my honest opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's better than Jeffrey. I think Jeffrey has shown that he is definitely easily a top 15 receiver in the league, maybe top 10. Cooper. No, Cooper, the reason why the Raiders got rid of him, because let's be honest, he wasn't doing much of anything with the Raiders in the last year or whatever with the Raiders, and the Raiders got a first round pick out, traded him, whatever, and obviously it worked out for the Cowboys. When they traded for Cooper, he immediately made an impact for the Cowboys. But I think next year that Dak is not gonna be able to get the ball to him as easily as he was the first couple of games when Cooper was traded to the Cowboys. I think teams are definitely gonna be more on to that, and that's gonna take away touches by Cooper. Can you tell me who had more successful career so far, Dak or Wentz? Well, let's see. Dak overall has played more than Wentz. Wentz, besides his rookie year, has been hurt the past 2 seasons. Wentz does have a Super Bowl ring, and I know Cowboy fans are gonna say that he wasn't playing the Super Bowl, but his performance in that season set the Eagles up to win that Super Bowl. I would give that the 2016 season, the rookie season. I'll give him that over Wentz, and I'll give him 2018 over Wentz. 2017 definitely belonged to Wentz. Before he got hurt, the 2017 season was definitely Wentz season. I think it's still, my personal opinion, I think Carson's the better quarterback, but I think there's still a ruling to be decided on that. We're gonna see Carson Wentz next season, see if he can recover and return back to that MVP form. But I give the 2016-2018 season to Dak as who had the better seasons. But 2017, Carson Wentz was in the MVP conversation. He was a leading MVP candidate before he got hurt. But 2 seasons for Dak, 1 season for Wentz. That's the way I grade that right now. Dak is proven that he's a solid quarterback. I think he's a slightly above average quarterback. So I'm not gonna sit here and diss Dak at all. I'm not gonna diss Dak whatsoever. I think he's a solid quarterback, and he's you guys definitely need to pay Dak. That's for sure. But I personally would pay Cooper maybe before Dak. Not Cooper. I meant to say a command. Not Cooper. I meant to say Ezekiel Elliott. I probably would pay Ezekiel Elliott before I pay Dak. My personal opinion. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. I try to put aside my Eagles fandom every now and then and just answer the thing honestly. When it comes to Cowboys, I feel like the Cowboys are the Eagles' biggest threat in the 2019 season. I think it's gonna be a two-man race, a 2-team race, and it's gonna come down to the very end of the season between the Eagles and the Cowboys. My damn GPS keeps going off. Let me turn this thing down. Shit. Damn GPS. All right, back to the stream. What up, Dante Davis? How you doing, man? Just came on here for a little bit, man. Probably do like an hour on this thing and get off. I just wanted to come on here, It had been a little while before I did my first live stream back from getting over 1,000 subscribers. I'm definitely gonna incorporate these more. I had a couple videos that I was planning to upload today, but I'm probably gonna save those for some time during the week. But yeah, I'm back with these live streams, man. During the season, I'm definitely gonna try to do one at least, do at least once a week. But man, I'm absolutely pumped, man. I'm very, very excited, man. I haven't been this excited about the Eagles team in quite a very, very long time. Like when I say I haven't been excited for an Eagles team in a long time, I mean it, man. This team right now has the potential to be something really, really special, man. And and you can just see it, man. You can look at the talent of this roster. Obviously, it takes time. It takes time to build that chemistry, but overall, man, I'm just very pumped about this season. I'm ready for this damn off season to be over with, man, and I'm ready for the season to kick off. I'm an Eagles fan, but Amari Cooper is a deep threat also. I love Alshon hands go up and get the ball very close. Yeah, that is Cooper. It's crazy because Cooper, when he was in Oakland with the Raiders, he was more of a progressive receiver. He was more of a that they use him more as a progressive receiver. But yeah, when the Cowboys traded for him, he definitely became more of a deep threat for them, and it turned to be a good move for them. It definitely turned to be a good trade for them. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those Eagle fans that was kind of laughing at the move when they traded for him. You can go back and watch my video on that, but he turned to be a good addition for the Cowboys offense. How many touchdowns you think Wentz gonna throw week 1? I say 3 to 4 with the weapons we got. How many touchdowns I think he's gonna throw that's gonna be week 1 against the Washington Redskins. I give him 2 to 3. No, 2 to 3 touchdowns, I think. I have to say Birds better bring a game because the boys are a physical team. Look, man, you guys have a very good football team. But you guys better bring your A game against us as well, because our offense, man, the weapons on that damn offense, man, that defense as well. You guys better bring your A game against us. What I expect, man, to be a very close battle between two very good teams, two of the best teams in the NFC. Obviously, the two best teams in the NFC East, no doubt about it. So I expect both teams to bring the A game. This is the Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles rivalry. Even when both teams are bad, these two teams always played each other extremely tough, extremely aggressive, So I expect a very competitive game. I expect these two teams to be nearly neck and neck throughout the entire season. That's my expectation. I expect them to be neck and neck throughout the entire season. It's gonna be a close battle. We'll see. But yeah, when it comes to back to the question you asked me, I think about 2 to 3 touchdown passes I think Wentz gonna have against the Redskins week 1. That's my conservative guess right there. I obviously with all the weapons on this team, not just at receiver but also at running back, some pressure is definitely gonna be taken off Carson Wentz. I expect these running backs to really take a lot of pressure off of him. So I think 2 to 3 is it's a pretty safe bet to say that's how many touchdowns he'll throw against the Redskins in week 1. I'm just ready for football in general, man. I can't wait for a preseason kickoff. That kicks off next month, of course, man. I'm just ready to see some damn football again, man. Obviously, with training camp coming up, the uploads are gonna be coming through very regularly, obviously, because a lot of news surrounding training camp. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be back on this this upload and it's very, very regularly, in the upcoming weeks. The closer we get to the season. I say two touchdowns and Howard too. Okay, so you're saying 2 touchdown passes by Carson Wentz, and you think Jordan Howard's going to run for 2 touchdowns? No, okay, all right. So 2 touchdown passes by Wentz. Jordan Howard rushes for 2. Okay, I think that's pretty good. If that happens, then hey, that sounds like a victory for the Eagles, right? So that's all. As long as the Eagles win, that's all that matters to me. Do you think Boston Scott still has a chance to make the team? No. I think Boston Scott, Wendell Smallwood, Donnell Pumphrey, Josh Adams, I think all 4 of those guys are gone. I don't see the Eagles keeping 5 running backs. I saw some people say the Eagles could keep 5 running backs, but I highly doubt that. I don't see 5 running backs staying. I definitely don't. I would be very, very surprised if the Eagles keep 5 running backs. I think that Well, I think that they're going to keep, of course, Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, Corey Clement, and Darren Sproles. I think Boston Scott, if he does make the team, it's gonna be on the practice squad. It's not gonna be on the main roster. They could release him and then sign him to the practice squad, but he won't be on the main roster, I don't think. And that's one of the reasons why I wasn't really happy about bringing Sproles back. Because obviously he's taking up a roster spot for one of the younger guys, and I wasn't a big fan of that at all. But it is what it is, man. Hopefully Darren Sproles, he goes out there and plays very well for us, man. Obviously. We're keeping a roster spot for him, so hopefully he stays healthy, has a good season. Let's see. Let's see, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get off just a second. I'll be right back. Hold up. Let's see. Let me know if you guys are still there, man. I've had some issues with my phone here. Let me know if you guys are still there. Let's see. All right. Let's see. What up, Kremley? Is it Mario? How you doing? I think Barnett will have a breakout season. Gang Green, I agree with you on that one, man. I definitely agree with you on that one. I made a video on that a couple, I think like 2 months ago. I made a video on that. I think that 2019 is definitely gonna be a breakout year for Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett's really he's really gonna arrive next season. I honestly do believe that. We Eagle fans know how good he is, but his name around the league obviously is not that big overall. So I think in 2019 that Derek Barnett's really gonna set the league on fire, and he's definitely gonna make himself known to non-Eagle fans for sure. Yeah, thank you guys, man. I was having some issues with my device right there, so I had to get off for a little bit there to try to figure out what was going on. Thank you guys that continue to stand by here, man. Yeah, I'm expecting a big year from Derek Barnett for sure. Derek Barnett, Vinny Curry, Sharif Miller, obviously Fletcher Cox, Malik Jackson, Timmy Jernigan, Brandon Graham, man. That defensive line is absolutely stacked. Man. I can't wait to see a big year from that entire defensive line. So yeah, I'm expecting a big year definitely from Derek Barnett, that's for sure. That D line, man, it's stacked, man. It's stacked, and it's gonna be very tough, man, for guys like Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley to get big yards against them. That's for sure. It's gonna be very tough. It is, man. It definitely is, and that D line is stacked, man. It's absolutely stacked, man. Harry Roseman, he believes in the trenches, man. A strong offensive line, a strong defensive line. Obviously that's what Roseman believes in, and he definitely has stacked the defensive line and offensive line up, man. It is. I agree. Very badass line. But next season, man, like I said, man, I'm expecting a big year for Wentz. Wentz is gonna be playing with a chip on his shoulder. He knows that people think that he's injury prone, obviously, and he wants to prove people wrong, and he wants to show that he's worthy of that contract. You guys already know how I felt about the contract overall, but I do still believe in Carson Wentz. I do stand behind Carson Wentz. He's our quarterback. We just paid him like a franchise quarterback. He's our franchise quarterback, and I think Carson Wentz is gonna have a big year. I definitely do. Let's see. Do you think they add one more veteran pass rusher? That's always a possibility. Rosen, that's definitely a possibility. I know that Connor Barn has been wanting to come back. I gave my honest opinion on that. I don't really want to bring Connor Barn back. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Don't count it out. Overall, I think our roster is pretty set, but I wouldn't be surprised if we had one last late second addition to the team. Doing training camp. I wouldn't be surprised at all. New Star Trek piece card looks damn good. Sharky's girl, how you doing? How you doing, Sharky's girl? Let's see, Sharky. Hold up a second. See if I can give Sharky's let's see if I give her a little mind here. It's been this is my first time doing this in a long time, so let's see. Giants nose tackle is gonna give Kelsey a handful. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not really afraid of the Giants. I'm just being honest with you. Besides Saquon Barkley, the Giants overall don't really scare me. They really don't. What you think about Darren Sproles coming back? Yeah, I did a video on that, man. It is what it is, man. I wasn't ecstatic about it. I definitely was not ecstatic about it whatsoever. I felt like he was taking a roster spot from one of the younger guys at 36 years of age, and being that he had two back-to-back season, that they got injured. I wasn't really excited about it, but at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Obviously he loves Philadelphia. Howard Roseman, Deuce Staley, Doug Peace, and they all love him. So I'm crossing my fingers, man, that he has a good year for us. I'm definitely crossing my fingers. I want to see him do well. I wasn't pumped about it at all, but it is what it is. Hopefully, I see him being mostly on special teams for us, but hopefully he contributes and helps us win. That's all I want. Just contribute. All right, Sharky's girl, I just gave you one of the wrenches. You're the very first person on my channel that I've given a wrench to. So, you're now a mod on my channel, Sharky's girl. Let's see. Let's see. When you drive through, what do you mean by that, Sharky? When do I drive through? Right now, I'm at a truck stop here in Ohio. What do you mean by that? Okay, when you drive through Albuquerque, New Mexico, say hi. Oh, Sharkies, I just came through there to get up here to Ohio. I go through Albuquerque a whole lot. I came through Albuquerque on I-40 to come up here to Ohio. So I asked you, if you live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I just came through your area. I go through Albuquerque quite a bit. So yeah, I was just in Albuquerque, on my way up here to Ohio. Oh, Albuquerque, man, taking the 40 down to Albuquerque. I've had some good times in Albuquerque. Pretty nice little city there. Let's see. How many touchdowns will D-Jack have? I say 7. How many touchdowns do I think D-Jack will have? D-Jack, I can see between 5 to 8 touchdowns. I think it's a very safe number. I think D-Jack is primarily going to stretch the field for us. I think guys like I think guys like Nelson Aguilar, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside are going to benefit the most from Deshaun Jackson being out there, because obviously defenses have to respect this deep ball threat, and they're going to sometimes double cover D-Jack. So I think overall that he's going to be he's going to be primarily to stretch the field. I say he's going to have about between 5 to 8 touchdowns, maybe about 700 yards. That's where I see D-Jack at. D-Jacks. Boogie Philly, how you doing? How's it going with you? Welcome to my chat, man. Welcome to the chat. It's going good, man. Back on my truck, man. And I'm just happy to be back to work. I have been to Vegas for 2 weeks, so I have been to Vegas for 2 weeks while my truck is being fixed. So I'm just happy to be back to work, man. And I'm absolutely pumped for this season. I can't wait for this season. Who's going to have more touchdowns, Ertz or Whiteside? Ertz. Definitely Zach Ertz. I don't think there's no question about that. I think, Zach Ertz is obviously one of Carson Wentz's favorite targets. I think Arcega-Whiteside, this being his rookie year, he will contribute, but I'm not expecting him to put up like really big numbers. He's probably going to be the number 4, number 5 receiver on the depth chart. So definitely Zach Ertz being the starter, being the starting tight end, I think he's going to definitely have more touchdowns than Arcega-Whiteside. Let's see. Big year for Dallas Goedert. Yes, I made a video on that. Gang Green, I made a video on that. Yes, I think Dallas Goedert is definitely gonna have a big season. You know, I think this is definitely gonna be the breakout year for Dallas Goedert. I think last year being his rookie year, that was just a year for him to learn. Learn the playbook. He said that himself. I think Dallas Goedert is gonna definitely have a breakout year next season. I can't wait to see the combination between him and Zach Ertz next season for sure. Let's see. Hearing rumors about us and trade talks for Jadeveon Clowney. Outside of the videos I made, I haven't heard anything else about Clowney. It sounds like the Texans still want to move him, but I don't think the Eagles are gonna trade for him. I think right now the Eagles are content overall with what we have right now. Obviously, the Jadeveon Clowney wants to get paid. He wants to be one of the highest paid defensive ends in the league. He probably wants to be the highest paid. And I think the Eagles right now are not gonna trade for Clowney. I made a couple of videos on that a couple of months ago, but I don't think anything serious is gonna happen with the Eagles and Jadeveon Clowney. Because obviously, after you trade for him, the Texans are gonna want they're gonna want a good bit for him, compensation, and then you got to lock him up to a long-term contract. And he's made it very clear he wants to be one of the highest paid in the league. Alshon gonna do damage. Yes, I think Alshon Jeffrey's definitely gonna do damage like he's been doing most of his career. I think Jeffrey is definitely having a big year, man. I truly do believe that. Any big moves before regular season? I haven't heard anything about Clement. It worries me. He's better than Smallwood. Yeah, Clement's been he's been out a lot doing OTAs and minicamp, but when it comes to Clement, man, I think Clement's gonna be fine, man. He's more likely gonna be the number 2 running back, but behind Jordan Howard, and I see Miles Sanders being a rookie gonna be the number 3 running back. But I think I think Clement's gonna have a good season as well. I love our running back by committee system. You're not running the wheels off of one guy. You rotate these guys in. You mix them in stuff. So, yeah, I'm not worried about Clement at all. I think Clement's gonna be fine. Nah, I don't want Clowney. I like Clowney, man. I think he's a good player, but I don't want to take on that the big contract that he's gonna want. He's gonna want to get paid in the top 3 defensive end pay, and we simply cannot afford that, So I don't think it's worth the risk of trying to trade for him, give up a whole lot for him, just for him to go elsewhere next season because he wants a bigger contract. So I'd rather we avoid trying to go after Jadeveon Clowney. And I don't think there's any serious interest of the Eagles, trying to go after Clowney. You think Nelly's still an Eagle at the start of the season? Yeah, Madden GLES. Yes, I do. I think he is. I think there's been so much speculation about him being moved. If he was going to be moved, I think he would have been moved on draft day. Draft day has come and gone. Nothing happened with him. I don't think we're going to move Nelly. I think Nelly's going to be on the team. I think he's going to be on the team in 2019. Now, if something happened, I will be shocked. I definitely will be shocked. But the value, I think the Eagles did shop him, but I don't think the value was what they were expecting for him. So I think he will be with the Eagles at least for one more year. Let's see. Can't wait to see Jordan Howard run behind our O-line. I can't either, man. Jordan Howard is an absolute beast, an absolute power back, man. I can't wait either, man. Jordan Howard's gonna have a big year. I do think he's gonna have a very, very good year. And I think obviously being in the rotational system that we have in Philadelphia, it's gonna benefit him as well. It's definitely gonna benefit him as well. Having Corey Clement and Miles Sanders there, and of course Darren Sproles, because those are the 4 guys I expect to make the roster. I don't think Wendell Small will have a chance to fight for a roster spot this year. His contract is almost up. Well, Joe Thomas, personally, when it comes to Thomas, man, I'm ready to move on from him. Not Thomas. When it comes to Wendell Smallwood, I'm personally ready to move on from Wendell Smallwood anyway. I just feel like, man, he should have been off this roster like a year or 2 ago. Just my personal opinion. But I think now, obviously, bringing Sproles back, that number 4 spot is gone, and I think he's gonna be one of the roster spot, the roster cuts, whatever. I think he will be cut. Let's see. Yo, Spunky. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, Philly Joyo? How you doing, Philly Joyo? How's everything going with you? Hope everything going well with you, man. We need to make Australian linemen a we need to make Australian linemen a fullback on goal line runs. Let's see. Just got Donovan V. Yes, I do. We gotta trust Doug, man. Doug and Harry Roseman. No, Harry Roseman especially, man, because Harry Roseman, the way that he came in after the whole debacle with Chip Kelly, and got rid of those ridiculous contracts that Chip Kelly was responsible for negotiating, and taking all that, man, and just building this team into a Super Bowl contender in 2 years. Yeah, my trust in Harry Roseman has definitely skyrocketed. I was one of his biggest critics before. I was definitely one of his biggest critics because his first stint with the Eagles as GM was not good at all. But he definitely took the motion. He took it and he used that as motivation. And he's come and he's turned out to be one of the best GMs in the league. So I trust him and I trust Doug Peterson a lot. I'm not a huge fan. He did run hard at the end of last year. Oh, are you talking about Jordan Howard? Is that who you talking about, Joe Thomas? No, Jay Ajayi been gone, man. Jay Ajayi right now is a free agent. Yeah, Jay Ajayi has been gone, man. He was a free agent. He's a free agent right now. I made a video not too long ago. Well, actually, it was a while ago when he met with the Colts. But other than that, I haven't heard anything about Jay Ajayi. I'm really surprised that he hasn't been signed by somebody. I'm really surprised that somebody has not signed Jay Ajayi not yet. Maybe in training camp or right before the season, somebody will pick him up. But no, we don't have Jay Ajayi anymore. Oh, Philly Joyo, you up there in Canada right now? What province? I go up to Canada a lot. I upload a couple of videos up there in Toronto. I was up there last month. So what part of Canada are you in, Philly Joyo? Rant Philly fan. Let me give you a mod, my man. Let me give you a mod. There you go. You're mod on my channel. Let's see. I'm just handing these damn riches out like no other right now. I'm having a lot of fun with this live streaming, man, and being able to add these mods to two people I trust on here, man. It's a lot of fun. I always loved your content, bro. Have a safe drive and take care. And it's nice seeing you again. Go Eagles. Gang Green, well, I appreciate the support, man. Honestly, I do. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support, man. And I mean that to everybody, man. Thank you guys for continuing to support my channel. Thank you, Gang Green. And always, go Birds. Browns ain't going to make the playoffs. I'm calling it now. Oh, Sharky's girl got a very bold prediction there. She said the Browns not making the playoffs. Oh, very, very bold prediction. We'll see. We'll see. It really depends on the development of Baker Mayfield going into his second year. Obviously, they got they got Odell Beckham over there. So Jarvis Landry is over there. That defense is pretty darn good as well. So we'll see. The NFC North is definitely up for grabs. I think it's gonna come down between the Browns and the Ravens. My personal opinion. The Steelers have gotten worse. Obviously, losing Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. The Bengals are just the Bengals. So I think the Browns and Steelers are going to be the two. The Browns and the Ravens are going to be the two teams competing for that division. We'll see, though. We'll see. Hey, Spunk, Mr. Live Streams, what do you think about Cowboy fans saying they're going to be in the Super Bowl the next 3 years? Nathaniel. What else is new, Nathaniel? What else is new, man? What else is new? The Cowboy fans, they say it all the time. They say it all the time, man. So what else is new? That's Cowboy fans being Cowboy fans. Of course they think they're going to be in the Super Bowl. No, of course they do. They say it every single year. I laugh at it, man. The Cowboys ain't going no damn Super Bowl. That's hilarious to me. It's just Cowboy fans being Cowboy fans. They've been saying that since 1996, and they've been a laughing stock since 1996. Let's see. Eagles UK. What's up, Eagles UK? How you doing, man? How you doing? I'm pumped up for the fly season. Philly fan, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. I'm absolutely pumped, man. How can you not be pumped, man? You look at this team. You look at the talent on this roster, man. There's no way you can't be pumped by this season. I can't wait. I definitely can't wait, man. I keep saying this, but I'm gonna keep saying it. This right now, in my opinion, is a better roster than what we had in 2017, and we all know what happened in 2017. I'm not gonna say it, because I don't want to No, I don't like to jump ahead of myself, but I'm just saying, man. I think they have a better roster. That we have a better roster this year than what we had that season, which was a very special year. I'm okay. It's too hot out here. LOL. Oh, you out there in Pennsylvania, right? You out there? No, not Pennsylvania. You in Jersey, right, Renton? I think you're in Jersey, right? It's been try being in Las Vegas where I was at a couple of weeks ago. It was 110 degrees almost every day I was out there. So I would imagine it's pretty hot there, but I think I've been in some much hotter climates than Jersey than what Jersey is right now. Oh my God, Giant schedule is weak, so it's weak, so sad. Well, Sharky's girl, they did finish in the basement. When you finish in the basement, you're gonna have a weak schedule. So I mean, yeah, I mean they get an easy schedule, but I still expect the Giants to miss the playoffs. You know, because the Giants are just one. They're just not a good football team right now. And no, the only thing about Giants that really scares me, Sharky's girl, the only thing about Giants that really scares me is Saquon Barkley. Just being honest. How do you watch games while OTR? I have I have my TV back there. I have the Direct TV, the Direct TV Now, the Sunday Ticket. So when I'm driving and stuff, I have the TV in the background, either playing so I can listen to it, or I can watch it on my, well, I can listen to it on my phone as I drive. So trust me, just because I'm OTR, that does not mean I'm missing my Eagles football for nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to make it to at least one game next season if I can. I really want to go to that Patriots and Eagles game because I want to see Tom Brady against Carson Wentz, whatever, for what could be the first and only time. So, yeah, I definitely make sure I play it on my TV back there or either on my phone while I'm driving. Zeke and Dak making 20 mil next year max. Jerry has to redo line next few years. I'm hoping that gets about 35 to 40 million a year. That's my hope. Shoot, give him 45 million. Zeke, I see roughly around 20 to 25 million. I think he's gonna make around that. Zeke, in my opinion, definitely deserves to be the highest paid or at least top two, highest paid running backs in the league. I like Zeke a lot. I may not like the Cowboys, but I do like Zeke as a player. So he's been the bell cow of that team. He's carried that team on his back for so many years. And yeah, I think Zeke is definitely going to be he's going to definitely be one of the highest paid, if not the highest paid running backs in the game. Let's see. Oh, Rant, you in Chester, Pennsylvania. Okay. You in Chester. Okay. What's the temperature out there, Rant? What's the temperature out there in Chester, PA? Cowboy fans are just like the players. They need to get off of the cocaine. Cowboy fans, that's just Cowboy fans for you, Rory. That's just Cowboy fans, man. No, not all Cowboy fans, but a large portion of that fan base is extremely delusional. They think every year is their year. They think that they're gonna win the Super Bowl every year. That's Cowboy fans for you. I'm not gonna say all Cowboy fans because there are some realistic objective Cowboy fans out there, but that's a rarity. Did you feel an earthquake in Vegas? Yes, Sharky's girl. I actually did. The second one that hit there, that was in it was in California, but I felt the effects of it in Las Vegas. I was in my truck just relaxing, and I just felt the tremor in my truck. For a second there, I thought that somebody was literally on the back of my truck shaking it. But yeah, I definitely felt that, man. It was definitely something. It was definitely a new experience for me. I'm from the East Coast. I'm from South Carolina originally, so I'm not used to earthquakes. But I was in Vegas when that earthquake hit, and I definitely felt it, man. I felt my truck shaking, and it scared the hell out of me. I literally thought somebody was on the back of my truck shaking it. You should have saw me. Like I was scared because I'm not used to the ground shaking underneath me. Train Eagles, my man. Let me give you a mod, my man. Hold up. Let me make you a mod on my channel. I definitely trust you to be a mod. I'm just handing these damn mods out. I'm just handing them out right now. Why not? Let's see. All right, Twain, you're officially a mod on my channel. Fox87, talk everything. How you doing, Fox? I'll give you a mod as well, Fox. Hold up. There you go right there, Fox. You're a mod as well. Yeah, Fox, I heard what happened with your channel, man. That's some real messed up crap. I know what it's like to build a channel up and basically lose it, man. But I'm hoping that YouTube is able to get back to you, man. You're able to get your main channel back. Obviously, I wish I could get my main channel back, but it is what it is. But yeah, with it, Fox, man, I hope that it works out for you, man. That really sucks, man. Cause I know you ain't got over like what 1,300 subscribers, and I know what it's like to have to build a channel back up. So I'm definitely with you there, Fox. I definitely hope you get that channel back. Let's see. Yes, 40 million each. Well, Zeke is not gonna get 40 million, but Dak is definitely Dak is gonna get between 35 to 45 million. I think. I don't think it's gonna get 45 million. I think he's gonna get between 30 to 40 million. But I would love to see Dak get 45 million. You know, Zeke is probably gonna be around between 20 and 25 million. I think. Rent Philly fan, the man. Let's see, 94 degrees. Yeah, I'm out here in Ohio. I'm in West Jefferson, Ohio, which is basically a suburb of Columbus. Out here is about 92 degrees last time I checked, so it's pretty warm out here as well. The sun is starting to go down, thank God, but it's still pretty toasty out here. Let's see. Simons, the man Simons. Oh, you already know Simons getting a mod. Yes, my man Simons. How's it going, Simons? Yeah, my boy Simons definitely getting a mod there. How's everything going with you, Simons? Yeah, like I said, Simons, you're one of the few Cowboy fans that I actually do have a great deal of respect for, man. Like, you tell it like it is, man, and you can be objective about your team. So you're one of the few Cowboy fans, Simons, that I have a great deal of respect and a great deal of respect for, man. You definitely are. You're one of those real Cowboy fans that's been with this team. You've seen that team win. You've seen that team win. You've seen the good times and the bad times with that team. You definitely are a true Cowboy fan, and I truly do mean it, man. I have a great deal of respect for you, Simons, for sure. You're one of the few Cowboy fans on here I can say that about. Rent Philly fan is 76 here in Buffalo. Let's see, sup. Oh, let's see. Preseason is so damn close. Yeah, man. Preseason almost here, man. I can't wait for this damn preseason to kick off, man. I'm just ready for some football, man. Like, I don't care what team you root for, man. I think we all can agree on that, man. We just ready for football to get back here. It's been a long ass off season, man. Like a really, really long ass off season. The NFL has the longest off season out of any professional sport, and I'm just ready for football to be back here, man. I'm just ready for damn football to be back. So, yeah, man. When preseason get here, man, I can't wait to watch some preseason football. Training camp is next week, man. We're getting so damn close, man. I can't wait. Need to make Mark Holmes videos. 8 months ago, Dak sucks and can't play 3 weeks ago. Dak is amazing. Mark sucks. Need to make Mark Holmes videos 8 months ago. Let's see. Yeah, Simons, I told you, man. I told you that already, Simons. Of course I trust you, man. You're one of the people that I have a great deal of respect for. You're one of the few Cowboy fans on here. I can honestly say that I respect you and I watch you, man. I watch all the videos that you put out, man. You definitely are one of those guys that I definitely can say that one of those Cowboy fans. I definitely can say that I have a great, I have a lot of respect for you for sure. So yeah, I definitely do trust you to give you the wrench there. You also gave me a wrench on your channel as well, so I definitely appreciate that as well, Simon. So I'll give you one right back. Let's see. No problems, no problem, Fox. I definitely trust you as well, man. Thank you guys, man, for continuing to support my channel. When does the first day of training camp start? Monday. Oh, I gotta look at that myself, man. I know it starts up next week, but I gotta actually take a look at that myself. Because to be honest with you, right now, I don't quite know the exact day it starts, but I know it's starting up next week. I have to check. I have to check on that one. Let's see. Mark Hypocrite Holmes. Yeah, Mark Holmes, man. He's commented on a few of my videos. I've been on his channel. Yeah, Mark Holmes is one of the ultimate Cowboy homers, man. Like, that guy is a big time Cowboy homer. Let's see. Dan gets 47 million. Let's see. Nah, Dak ain't getting no 47 million. I'm gonna keep it like I said, 35 to 40 million is what I'm expecting that to get. He's gonna get somewhere around the ballpark that Carson Wentz got. He's gonna want somewhere around the ballpark that Carson Wentz got. So I say between 35 to 40 million is what Dak is gonna get. I think they can live without Dak, but I don't think they can live without Zeke. They can do anything without Zeke. Zeke is definitely the bell cow of that team, man. He's the bell cow of that offense. I can understand why they're a little hesitant to pay Zeke right now, because running backs, man, they have a very short shelf life. But Zeke deserves his money. Zeke has done so much for that team. He is the bell cow. He's the he's the one that carries that team on his back a lot of times. So Zeke will get paid. I do see why they're being a little hesitant, because, like I said, running backs are normally a dime and a dozen. But Zeke has been nothing but a baller for them since they drafted the guy, man. I like Zeke a lot. Here's one of those guys that was on my radar back in the 2016 draft. I looked at him as a possible player the Eagles could draft that year. We obviously ended up getting Wentz, our quarterback of the future, but Zeke is definitely one of my favorite players in the league. And even though he's a Cowboy, I definitely enjoy watching Zeke play. He's gonna get paid for sure. Yeah, I feel like a hamburger cooking on a grill. LOL. It's that damn hot out there. Hot ranting, that hot out there. My dude, happy Sunday. My dude, Simons, man, happy Sunday to you too, brother. Happy Sunday to you as well, man. Let's see. When you go through Ohio, let's see. Hard to see what he's saying there. There's a truck stop that has Amish fruit, fresh homage for $1 on the side of the road. What part of Ohio is that? Sharky's girl, what part of Ohio is that at? Yeah, Simons is the man. Simons is Simons is a good dude, man. He really is. And I can't wait to watch his trash talking videos, man. I definitely can't wait to watch his trash talking videos, because I find those, even though I'm not part of TCC and I'm not gonna join it, I do enjoy some of those videos that those guys are making at each other, man. Simons is Simons is easily a top 3 trash talker here on all YouTube. I can't wait to watch Simons videos, man. Yeah, Simons definitely is the man. Let's see. About a month away, and we got some preseason games. Yeah, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for this damn preseason, man. I'm just ready to get a taste of football again. It's been almost 6 months since football, so I'm just ready to get a taste of football again, man. I'm ready for this season to kick off, man. It's been obviously since January, since the Eagles last played, so I'm just ready for the season to kick off, man. I can't wait. It's college football season. I'm not really a big fan of college football fan. No, I'm not a big college football fan at all, man. Every now and then I might peek in and watch the national championship, but I'm pro in everything. Pro basketball, pro football, pro baseball, so I'm not really into college sports at all. But yeah, I know it's getting ready to kick off pretty soon, though. Let's see. Position battles are going to be crazy this year. Yeah, position battles. I already told you guys, man. I think corner is gonna be the busiest. It's gonna be the one to watch out for the most. I think running back is definitely gonna be a very interesting battle as well, and also wide receiver, because wide receiver, we know that Djax, we know that Alshon Jeffrey, we know that Nelson Aguilar are all locked for the top 3 spots. But the question is, who's gonna be that number 4 guy? Matt Collins has been hurt the past season. He has not been doing anything during OTAs. He's still recovering. Arcega Whiteside has the opportunity to jump into that number 4 spot. So it's gonna be an interesting battle. It's definitely gonna be a very interesting battle, that's for sure. But yeah, I think the corners, obviously Avonte Maddox, Trayvon LeBlanc. I think it's definitely gonna be the most interesting battle when it comes to the storylines going to training camp. Position battle. Let's see. Week 3. What's next for Duke State next year? Deuce Staley, obviously, still assistant coach. He's still the running back coach. So I think Deuce Staley down, within the next year or two, Deuce Staley is going to get interest from other teams. I won't be surprised if another team after this season, especially if the Eagles have a great season, man. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody is interested in Deuce Staley for offensive coordinator. I think Deuce Staley is definitely going to be a head coach in this league. One of these days, Deuce Staley is going to be a head coach in this league. Mark my words on that. We should score a hell of a lot of points this year. Absolutely, we should, man. Absolutely, we should. I mean, you look at this offensive line, man. Easily, obviously, Pro Football Focus says the best offensive line in the league. You look at the weapons around Carson Wentz. There's no reason for Carson not to have a good year, man. A great year. You look at all these weapons, man. You look at this these receivers. Obviously, Jeffrey, the return of Djax, Nelson Aguilar, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. If you want to include hopefully a healthy Mac Hollins, Celtic Gibson. You look at the tight ends, obviously Dallas Goedert, Richard Rodgers, Zach Ertz, of course. The running backs, Jordan Howard, Corey Clement, Miles Sanders, Darren Sproles. There are so many weapons on this offense, man. This should be a top 3 offense. Carson Wentz has all the weapons around him to succeed. So, yeah, I'm expecting this to be one of the highest scoring offenses in the game. I'm expecting Carson Wentz to have an MVP-like season. Let's see. Lane Johnson better be working out. No more failing drug tests. Well, Lane Johnson, for the past two seasons, there haven't been any more performance enhancing drugs or anything like that about him. So I think he's done a good job of learning from that suspension that he got. And I don't think it's gonna be any issues with Lane Johnson whatsoever. I think he'll be okay with the PEDs. What's up, Laurie to Houston? How you doing, Laurie to Houston? How's it going with you, man? What's up? Let's see. Can't remember Can't remember at one of the main truck stops. Petro, etc. has 2 truck stops on both sides of the road. And you said that's in Ohio? Sharky's girl, do you know is it around any city, like any major city in Ohio? I'm curious. Let's see. Think it's down Interstate 90. Okay, Interstate 90. So up there on the turnpike. Up there near the turnpike near 80. Okay. Up there in northern Ohio is what you're saying up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm off of 70 right now. I'm near Columbus. I'm in West Jefferson, Ohio, which is about roughly about 2 miles, about 20 miles, about 20 miles west of Columbus. So I'm down here on 70, but yeah, our 90 is up there in the northern part of the state. Are you going to the open practice this year? Nah, no, I won't be going to the open practice, man. I'm gonna be working. So yeah, unfortunately, I won't be at the open practice. I'm trying to get to a game this year. I want to go to the Eagles and Patriots game because I really want to see Tom Brady versus Carson Wentz. Who knows how many opportunities we're gonna get to see that. Obviously, Tom Brady being going into his age 42 season, so who knows how many opportunities we're gonna get to see that. I would love to go to that game, and I've been thinking about going to the Eagles and Vikings game in Minnesota. It'll be great to go there. The first time the Eagles been there since they won the Super Bowl at that stadium, so that'd be great to rub it to the Viking fans. Rub it to their faces. Let's see. Petro on one side, Love's on the other highway. Can't miss it. All right, Sharky's girl. Next time I'm up there on 90, I definitely have to see what you're talking about there. I'm like I said, I'm on 70 right now, just outside of Columbus. But next time I'm up there, I'm gonna have to definitely see what truck stop you're talking about out there. Careful of let's see. Careful of the Waffle Houses. Late at night, those are armed. Really? Wow. Armed with robbery magnets. Wow, that's Sharky's girl. That's absolutely crazy. Wow, wow. Shoot. Well, I definitely make sure that I avoid that. That's for sure. I got my tickets for the Eagles Bears game. Oh, Eagles and Bears. Yeah, that right there should be a good one too, man. That Eagles Bears game definitely should be a good one. You know, obviously that'd be the rematch of the wild card game, of course, and no, I think the Eagles and Bears could definitely be a good little mini rivalry, I guess you could say, because the Bears are obviously a better team now. They won the NFC North last season. They seem to have their quarterback of the future with Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, I think the Bears and Eagles definitely could be a pretty good. That could be a good game. You know, obviously a rematch of the divisional playoff game. The doink, you know, the double doink missed field goal, whatever. So yeah, Eagles Bears, man, have fun with that game. That should be good. Let's see. You can get a CDL discount at the hotel there. Oh, okay, all right. I definitely have to check that out. Yeah, you get a hotel discount. All right. Next time I'm up in that area, I definitely have to go back and go by and check it out. You know, Petro, Sharky's girl, Petro is my favorite truck stop. I take the Petro over Loves. I take that over Flying J. I take that over you know, Pilot. You know, Petro is my favorite truck stop. You know, Petro and TA. I love both. Those are my two favorite truck stops to park at. In fact, I'm at TA right now. So I'm at TA right now, man. So yeah, I definitely have to go check it out when I'm on 90. Let's see. NYG 31. How you doing, NYG? How you doing, man? Everything going good, man. I just wanted to come on here for a little bit. I'm probably gonna wrap this thing up in a little bit. I just want to come on here. I was supposed to do a live stream a couple days ago, but some stuff came up, so I was not able to do it. So I'm like, hey, man, let me come on here and just do a quick one tonight. Like I said, with the season getting closer and closer, live streams are gonna be more of a regular occurrence. Try to do one at least. I would say once a week during the season. That's my hope. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, give me just a second, guys, man. I got to check something on my phone. I'll be right back shortly. Give me just a second. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. We're having some more issues with my phone. Yeah, who's all there with me right now? Let's see. I'm back, guys. Yeah, thank you guys who are sticking with me right now, man. Yeah, just been having a couple issues with my phone here. So if you're still in here, I see there's still 4 people watching right now. If you're still in here, let me know, man. Let me know if you're still in here. I'm probably gonna do this for like another few minutes and then I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys for coming back, man. Just like I said, just having a few issues with my device here, trying to figure it out right now. But yeah, let me know if you're still in here, man. Let me know what's good. Let's see. David, Satterwhite. Okay, let's see. Is that your truck or is it? Let's see. If it is, you pimp it out in Eagles gear. Nah, it's not my truck right now. I'm still company right now. Eventually, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna become an own operator down the road. I do have some Eagles gear that I do have on my truck, but right now it's just company truck right now. My plan is within the next year I'm gonna go own operator. I want to not only have my own truck, but I also want to have my own trailer down the road. So yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Eagles record this year. I made the video on that, man. I think the Eagles are gonna be 13-3. I think 11-5 at the lowest. You know, 13-3 is where I think they're gonna be, but 11-5. If they go 11-5, I think that'd be okay as well. So yeah, 13-3. Looking at this based off the schedule of the Eagles, I think a 13-3 team is what we're gonna see this year, which is what they had in 2017 as well. Does your truck have idle Does your truck have idle shut off? Does my truck have idle shut off? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Can I get a wrench? All right, David, you got a wrench. Hold up. I don't do a whole lot of idling with my truck, Sharky's girl. I use my APU most of the time to keep cool on this truck, but yeah, it does have idle shut off. Get it, homie. You say you get some good loot driving truck. Stay ambitious. Well, Boogie Fly, man, I'm trying, man. I'm out here working my ass off, man. You know, coming off of being in a hotel for 2 weeks. Even though I got paid for those each day that I was in that hotel, you know, there's nothing like being out here on the road, man. There is absolutely nothing like being out here on the road driving, man. There's no better feeling, feeling than that. So, yeah, I'm trying, man. You know, the money has been good overall when I've been working, man. It's been great, but yeah, man, just trying to, hopefully no more incidents happen, man, and I can be out here working, no more problems, That whole thing that happened in Vegas, man, the guy basically was pulling up beside me, and he was trying to back into a spot behind, in front of us, and he just completely tore off the side of my truck, It was a mess. It truly was a mess. But yeah, trucking is it's a great career, man. I'm getting, I get paid to go see the country. There's nothing better I can ask for, man. I love what I do, man. It's a lot of fun. Get to see, get to see different things almost every day, different cities, different states every night. Yeah, so I just gave you a wrench there, David. I just gave you a wrench. I've been handing out a crap load of wrenches today, man. I tell you, I've been handing out a crap load of them. But yeah, man, this season is gonna be it's gonna be great, man. This season is gonna be great. I definitely cannot wait for this season. I think this is a better roster than 2017. I honestly do, man. There's barely a weakness on this Eagles team. There's barely a weakness. The only position that I think are maybe a little weak is probably linebacker. But overall, I think we're pretty good at linebacker as well. Obviously the corners, we got young corners, so that's gonna be something to watch out for. But overall, man, the talent on this roster, we're loaded just by everywhere on this team. No problem, David, man. No problem. I've been busy handing out wrenches today, man. I've been busy doing it today. But yeah, I can't wait, man. Training camp is right around the corner. The videos are gonna be coming out, pretty frequently, obviously, during our training camp, because there's gonna be a whole lot of news to report and talk about during training camp. I can't wait, man. Training camp, and as soon as you know it, man, the season will be here. Can't wait for the season this year, man. But yeah, ultimately, David, ultimately, my dream is, man, not only to own my own truck, but I also want to own my own trailer down the road. That's my dream. Own my own truck and then own my own trailer. That's definitely ultimately my goal. I'm working towards that, man. But right now, I'm still in the company truck right now. I got a feeling we're gonna be better at linebacker than we all expect. Well, Boogie Fly, here's the thing at linebacker. Like, I'm not saying that it's very weak or anything. I'm just saying that I think it might be our weakest position, whatever. Obviously, have a Nigel Bradham, have a Kamu Grugier-Hill, have a Zach Thomas that we got from the Redskins. That helps a lot. But I'm curious to see the other guys. LJ. I'm curious to see him. I'm curious to see Edwards that we got undrafted, whatever. So I'm really curious to see what these the depth pieces look like. That's what I'm most curious to see. But the three starters, I have 100% confidence in them. It's the guys that are going to provide the depth for them that I question. But I think we will be fine linebacker, though. I do believe that. Let's see. Running back, man. Running back is definitely going to be the running back is absolutely loaded, man. We adding Darren Sproles to an already loaded backfield, man. It's gonna be very, very exciting to watch these guys, man. Yeah, Zach Brown. I said Zach Thomas. You're right, Zach Brown. My bad. Yeah, Zach Brown. We got him from the Redskins, man. Bought him here on the 1-year deal. He wanted to come to Philadelphia. He sees this team as a team that can win a championship. And he talked about, I made a couple of videos on that. He talked about the locker room of the Redskins compared to the locker room of the Eagles. It's a completely different atmosphere in there, man. The signing of Zach Brown was definitely a great pickup, man, and I think it's gonna be a great he's gonna be a great addition to our team. Yeah, Zach Brown, Nigel Brown. I can't wait to see both of those guys. I cannot wait to see both of those guys playing side by side, man. Watching both of those guys, Zach Brown and Nigel Brown, man, both of those guys playing side by side should be a lot of fun to watch, man. Like I said, I don't think linebacker's weak. I think we're good at linebacker, but I just think if you just look at something that may be the weakest, like depth wise, I think that might be it. But overall, I feel pretty good about what we have at linebacker as well. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, Tommy? How's it going with you? Welcome to the stream. I've been doing this for a little bit over an hour. I might go a little bit longer, but I'm having a few issues with my phone. I'm gonna get me a laptop pretty soon with a red webcam on it. So pretty soon I'm gonna start live streaming from my my laptop that I get pretty soon. Well, welcome, Tommy. Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome to the live stream. I've been doing it for a little bit over an hour now. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. You guys keep bringing the question in, just chatting with me, man. I keep going a little bit longer. But welcome to the chat, man. I appreciate you coming through. I saw an article where Goddard said Ertz didn't really communicate with him till he knew he was dead. Yes. Boogie Fly, I'm glad you mentioned that because I saw that same article. Let me guess, you saw it on Eagles Wire. That's where I get a lot of my article ideas from. Is from Eagles Wire. I know exactly which article you're talking about. I thought about making a video on that. I might still make a video on that in a little bit. I might make a video on that, put it out tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I know exactly where you got that article from. You got it from EaglesWire.com. Yeah. Well, Zach Ertz just wanted to make sure that this guy was focused, he was committed, and yeah, that's Zach Ertz for you right there. Dallas Goedert, man, he got a great guy to learn from. I could see Dallas Goedert down the road actually taking Zach Ertz's spot. Not anytime soon, but a little bit down the road as Zach Ertz gets older. That's something that I agree with Philly 500 on. Philly 500 has been saying that as well. So yeah, I know exactly where you got that article from, Boogie Fly. I saw the same article. I might make a video on that and give more of my thoughts on that on the video. So I'm not gonna go too far into it because I want to say what I gotta say for a video there. If I do make a video. Who you think will be our number one running back? Tommy, it's going to be Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard's going to be number one. I think Corey Clement is going to be number two. I think Miles Sanders, it's either going to be Miles Sanders or Darren Sproles at number three. But I think it's going to be Jordan Howard, Corey Clement, Miles Sanders, Darren Sproles, the four running backs we keep. But Jordan Howard is definitely going to be number one. If you really want to call it number one, because we got a running back by committee, we rotate these guys in constantly. So if you really want to call it a number one running back, there really truly is a number one running back. But I think when you look at the depth chart, Jordan Howard's probably gonna be number one on the depth chart. I've been watching tape on T Hill and how KC uses him, and thought about the ways we can use Djax. It's going to be dangerous, man. David, man, I can't wait for Djax. I can't wait to hear Carson Wentz to Djax, man. Deep pass, deep downfield to Djax. People can say what they want to say about Djax and his age, man, but that guy has not lost his speed. He has not lost his quickness, explosiveness. That guy is still a playmaker, man, and he now has a very good quarterback throwing the football to him. So I cannot wait for Djax and Carson Wentz combination, man. That's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. It's gonna be very interesting to see, man. Carson Wentz, man, is spoiled right now. Carson Wentz is absolutely spoiled, man. He has all these weapons, man. Carson Wentz is beyond spoiled right now with all these weapons. So I can't wait to watch Carson Wentz and Djax. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Like I told you guys, man, I'm not expecting Djax to have like 1,000 yards or anything like that. I say about 700, maybe 800 yards. He's gonna be more of a decoy. He's gonna be a guy that stretches the field, that opens up things underneath for Nelson Agholor in the slot, to open up some things for Alshon Jeffrey too, who was taking a lot of double coverage, So that's what I expect from Jackson. But I do expect a couple bombs at least, from Carson Wentz to Jackson, and that's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. We need to jump out scoring in the first quarter. We don't need slow starts. Well, not just that, Twain, but we also need to finish strong as well. But yeah, I do agree. We got to start with this slow starts and try to get it going late in the game. I do agree with that, but we also got to be able to finish the game as well. So I do agree with you, Twain, there. I definitely do agree with you. I think Kansas City Andy Reid will finally get a ring this year. You think Andy Reid's gonna get a ring? We'll see about that. Like, I respect Andy Reid, man. I think Andy Reid's a very good coach. Obviously, being in Philadelphia, he never could bring the big one to us, but we'll see, man. Patrick Mahomes is one hell of a quarterback. Did anybody see Patrick Mahomes having the season that he had last year? Like, I expected him to have a good season, but I never expected him to be 50-plus touchdown passes, MVP, MVP of the league, man, which was deserving. But Andy Reid is great, man. He's a great regular season coach. There's nothing you can argue about with that. He's a great regular season coach. But the problem with Andy Reid, though, is when it matters the most in the playoffs, man, he just has not been able to get it done yet. And I would love to see Andy Reid get a ring. If the Eagles are not in, if they're not in competition for the ring or whatever, they're not in it, then yeah, I would love to see Andy Reid finally get a ring. I still got a lot of respect and love for Andy. That's for sure. You can sports bet in New Mexico casinos, by the way, Spunky. Sharkies, I already did it in Vegas. I was in Vegas, so I went ahead and made a couple bets in Vegas myself. I'm not surprised over there in New Mexico. You could definitely do a couple bets. Obviously in New Mexico, you got a lot of the Indian casinos out there. I don't know if you ever heard of Sky City off of 40. I think it's exit 102 out there in New Mexico. That's one of my favorite truck stops in the entire country. They got a little casino there. They got a hotel there as well. Sky City. I think that's Pueblo, New Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm not surprised that you can't do them out there. So Sharky's girl, let me ask you this: Are you from New Mexico, or do you just live out there in New Mexico? If you are from New Mexico, I'm curious how you became an Eagles fan. I'm just curious. I think the Eagles will get a second ring this year. Tommy. Crossing my fingers. I hope you're right. I want more Lombardies. Nothing's gonna beat getting that first championship. Because we had waited so long for that first championship. But I hope you're right on that one, man. I absolutely hope you're right on that one. We'll see. We'll have to just wait and see on that one. I'm from Philly. Willow Grove. Live here in Albuquerque. So, Sharky's girl, how long you been out there in Albuquerque? Albuquerque's a pretty nice city. I go through there quite a bit, going on 40, whatever. But how long you been out there? I'm just curious. I just came through there, obviously, coming up here to Ohio. Graduated high school in Philly. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you've been out there in Albuquerque for 5 years. Okay. Do you like it out there overall? Do you like it out there in Albuquerque overall? I still remember the Super Bowl parade like it was yesterday. Boogie Fly, how can you forget that, man? That was an absolute party. Obviously, Jason Kelce. If that man ever decides to run for mayor of Philadelphia, he would absolutely win the landslide. That speech that he gave, where he was basically calling out everybody that doubted the Eagles and talking about what they were saying about the players, man. Jason Kelce pumped me the hell up at that day, man. That was a great parade for sure. Absolute party. Yes, I'm golf junkie. It's cheap here. Okay, so you do a whole lot of golfing. It's cheap out there in Albuquerque. Okay. I grew up in Philly, been in Kentucky for 8 years now. What part of Kentucky out there, Tommy? Around Louisville. Kentucky's a pretty nice state as well. I go to there quite a bit as well. I know a couple people out there in the Louisville area. Got the famous baseball, the baseball factory out there as well. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Louisville's a pretty good city. I go to there quite a bit as well. Western Kentucky. Okay, Western Kentucky. So you're probably out there in the Central Time Zone, I'm guessing, because I know Western Kentucky and Eastern Kentucky's in the Eastern Time Zone, while Western Kentucky's in the Central Time Zone. So I would imagine, since you're in West Kentucky, are you out there in the Central Time Zone? I'm curious. But yeah, Kentucky's pretty nice though. I've been through that quite a bit. The first time I went to Kentucky was 11 years ago. I went to the Claudia Sanders, the wife of Colonel Sanders, whatever. I went to the her restaurant there, whatever. That she used to run before she passed on. And I also went to their grave in Kentucky as well. Yeah, so you're in the Central Time Zone because it's 8:30 where I'm at right now. I'm out here in West Jefferson, Ohio, so I'm in the Eastern Time Zone. You're in Central, yeah, because Western Kentucky's in Central, while Eastern Kentucky's in the Eastern Kentucky's in the Eastern Time Zone. Yeah. Careful of West Virginia roads in the winter. Oh my God, they're dangerous. Lots of ice and bad curves. Sharky's girl, I know that. I definitely know that because I used to live in Martin Ferry, Ohio, which is right across from Wheeling, West Virginia. So I know a lot about West Virginia. I know a lot about going up there in the Appalachians. Yeah, they definitely are dangerous during the winter. I've driven up there quite a bit. But Colorado, man, Colorado going on 70. Now you want to talk about some mountains and some hills? No, going up the mountains and the Rocky Mountains up there in Colorado. Those are some mountains right there. But yeah, I've driven the mountains of West Virginia as well during the winter. I used to live in that area. Spunky, how do you feel about our edge rushers? We have good ones, but unless Derek Barnett becomes a All-Pro this year, I think we have a big problem. No one is talking about. I feel fine about our edge rushers. Obviously, we got the depth there. Obviously, Derek Barnett, Brandon Graham, Sharif Miller, drafted the young guy, Sharif Miller right there. Vinny Curry is back with us, so I feel fine about our edge rushers overall. I think we're good. Josh Sweat, can't forget Josh Sweat, man. I think we're very good on the edge at all. I really do. I think we're great. You and Philly 500 are the best on the Eagles. Thomas, I definitely appreciate Tommy. I definitely appreciate that. Philly 500, man. Very very good friend of mine, man. That guy supported me. I supported him from nearly day one when he first started off out here on YouTube, man. I definitely supported him. I supported him from nearly day one, and he supported me when I started my channel up in 2017, like early 2017. He's definitely grown to become a very good friend of mine. So thank you for saying that, man. Philly 500 is the best, man. I enjoy watching that guy's content. He does. You just never know what he's gonna do next, man. He knows how. You just don't know what Philly 500 what he's gonna do next. Very funny and very smart guy. So thank you for saying that about both of us. I'm sure I speak for Philly 500 when I say thank you. I definitely appreciate that. What's good, Spunky? Cowboys fan here in Dallas. I've been a fan of yours since last year. My fiance and I love the work you do. Stay safe on the road. God bless, bro. Martin Holman, thank you, man. I appreciate that. All my Cowboy subscribers, man, thank you guys. I appreciate the support no matter what team you root for, man. I appreciate the support that all you guys give me, man. I do, for real. It's hard for me to put into words, man, but getting this channel back over 1,000 subscribers, man, it truly was a tough road back, man. But it's been worth it, man. I appreciate the love, support you guys continue to give me. Thank you guys, man. Thank you. And thank you tell your fiance, thank you for watching me. I truly do appreciate that. The fact that anybody wants to watch anything I say, man, that truly does mean a lot to me. So thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Did you see the apology video for Clown Pizzle? Yes, I saw his apology video. I already knew that he was full of shit. I'm glad you brought that up. I already knew that he was full of shit. I knew he was not apologizing for anything. So I was sitting there watching it when he was doing it live, because he did it as a live stream. So I knew he was gonna sit there, put on an act, and then he was gonna come out and say that he was not apologizing. So nothing he said in that video surprised me at all. I know he said a couple things about me in the video. So yeah, I saw his video. I got a good laugh off of it. Clown Pizzle, that's all he is. He's good for a laugh. That's all he's good for. Should trade Big V and Nelly for Clowney. Nah, I'm not. David, I'm sorry, man. I'm not for that. I don't think we should be trading for Clowney. Clowney is gonna. Why give him a whole lot for Clowney? And then the guy's gonna be wanting to be. He's gonna be wanting to be the one of the highest paid defensive ends in the league. Why should we trade for Clowney? I just don't get that. We need to be busy on drafting our own players like we have been doing and developing them. So I like Clowney overall, but I'm not trying to pay him the money that he wants. You know, he wants to be among one of the highest paid defensive ends in the league, and nah, I definitely don't want to pay him. You know, I definitely would not want to pay him. Hey Spunky, welcome back. Caught you on here, yes. Well, Henry, thank you, man. Henry, you've been one of my biggest supporters. I think I remember seeing you on my original channel, man. So you've been one of my original supporters. So I gotta give you a mod. So hold up. If I'm not mistaken, you used to come through on my original channel as well. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I definitely remember seeing seeing a name similar to that on my original channel. So let me go ahead and give you a mod wrench right there. There you go. 5500 first ever video was funny. He was kind of conservative and soft spoken. Now he's like it. He like say whatever. Love it. More self confidence. Well, Sharky's girl, I was the same way. The very first time I made a video, I was nervous as hell. This was on my original channel, by the way. So I think you was on my original channel too, Sharky, if I'm not mistaken. I think you was as well. No, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think you were a supporter of my original channel as well. But yeah, I was the same way. The very first video I made, I was nervous as hell, because obviously it takes a lot to put yourself out there in front of the camera, to put yourself in front of all that criticism and stuff, all the bad talk that you might get from people, man. But once you do it and you get comfortable with it, man, when you get comfortable with it, it starts to flow naturally. The words flow naturally. So I was a nervous wreck too, my very first video. But 5500, man, that guy's become, obviously one of the biggest, YouTubers on here, Eagles YouTubers on here, and it's been fun to watch his channel grow at the rate that it's grown. 5500, he deserves all the subs and views that he gets, man, because the guy, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Both, what you see on the camera, that's who he is in real life. I can confirm that he's a good dude, man, good person. Just a great guy, man, and he deserves all the success that his channel gets. He's a good friend of mine. So, 5500, man, he's a great video maker. Absolutely. Okay, then, with so many cornerbacks, who do you think, if you see any Eagles could get a value player or pick? Because mark my words, Avonte Maddox is the real deal. Okay, then, with so many cornerbacks, who do you see if any Eagles could get a value player or pick? Okay, so let me read that correct, just so I can understand what you're trying to ask me there. Okay, with so many cornerbacks, who do you see, if any, that Eagles could get a value player or pick? Because mark my words, Avonte Maddox is the real deal. Oh, so you asked me if they can trade for a player with one of our corners. I think Sidney Jones still has value. I know some people might disagree with that, but I think the potential of Sidney Jones, I think he does still have value. Personally, I don't want to trade any of our corners, but I think he definitely will have. He would have treated some teams. Avonte Maddox came out of nowhere last year. Him and Cre'Von LeBlanc, by the way, both of these guys came out of nowhere in the cell. I'm very excited about their development over the next couple of years. But yeah, the one I think has the most value will probably be Sidney Jones. Jalen Mills, I don't think anybody would trade for Jalen Mills. Ronald Darby, I don't think we would get a whole lot for Ronald Darby either. Well, David, man, I got a little choked up there, man. Like, the support you guys give me on this channel, man. I know I say it a lot, man, but it's because it's coming from the heart, man. It's coming from the heart, man. I do appreciate, all the support you guys give me, especially you guys that came over from my original channel, because you guys remember that original channel, man. That channel grew so quickly. I was around approaching 5,000 subs before it got taken down, man. So you guys that came back and continue to support me and came back to this channel, man, it truly does mean a lot to me. So I do tend to get a little emotional when I talk about that, because yeah, it definitely does mean a lot to me. Let's see. Yeah, you have. Okay, so yeah, Henry, I do remember you being subbed to my original channel. I do remember seeing you in the comment section a lot. Thank you for sticking by me all this time, Henry. I do appreciate it as well. Thank you for continuing to stand, to stick by me. I thought you did. You, Sharky's girl, I definitely remember Sharky's girl from my original channel as well. Okay, Tommy, you get a mod as well. I'm just handing these damn mods out to everybody right now. But I trust you guys, man. So I trust you guys. If any trolls come through here, give them that zap, you know, give them that zap. So I expect trolls to come through, especially during the season. So, you know, I trust you guys. That's why I give you the mods, man. And it's kind of my way of, I guess you would say, a small way of thank you guys for your support as well. So I trust you guys, man, to keep these trolls out of here if they come through. Let's see. Thanks, bro. Joey Shakes told me your second channel, I couldn't find you. Okay, yeah, Joey did make a couple videos shouting me out. I'm glad he did, man. I'm glad you was able to find me, man, because, you know, I'm trying to build myself back up, you know. I created this channel shortly after my original channel went down, but I didn't really do a whole lot with it for a little while there. You know, I uploaded videos here and there, but I started getting serious about it again late last season. So being back at 1,000 subscribers, that's definitely a start, you know, to work my way back up, because eventually I want to get myself back up to 5,000 subscribers and just keep going, you know. I don't do this for money. I don't monetize my videos. I do this as a hobby, you know. It's not about subscribers for me, but it does make you feel better. It makes you feel good when people actually appreciate the content you put out, you know. People actually watch the content you put out. It does make a video make it feel great, you know. I don't do it for the subscribers, but I am very appreciative, you know, appreciative of support, you know. I do appreciate the support a lot. So thank you for coming back over and staying by my side and supporting my original channel and supporting this channel. Oh, Joey is great, man. Joey is great, man. Joey, that guy stays on it, man. Like, he stays on it. Like, that guy is one of those guys that motivated me to make videos. Him, Adrian for the Bitterbirds, Philly 500, those were the three biggest influences on me when it came to me starting making videos, because I was just like you guys. I was just, you know, a guy that was checking them. You know, I was in the comment section just watching the videos, commenting. But then I saw those guys, man, and they definitely inspired me to make videos. They inspired me to do this. They inspired me to do this YouTube thing. So all three of those guys are great, man. They truly are. After what happened last season, I want to keep every cornerback we got. Boogie Fly, I'm right there with you. I don't want to trade anybody. No, definitely none of our corners. You know, I think we got some young, promising talent at corner. I don't want to trade anybody. So I agree with you on that one. Yeah, Joey Shakes is the man. Joey is definitely the man. Like I said, one of my biggest influences when it came to making these videos, and he's gone on to become one of my best friends for sure. You know, I speak to Joey on the phone at least once a week. You know, I speak to him very regularly, so he's become one of my closest friends on here. So, you know, I used to watch him. I used to watch Philly 500. I used to watch Adrian from Bitterbirds. There's the Eagle. Can't forget my man. There's the Eagle. You know, those are the guys that really inspired me to make videos the most when it comes to our fan base. Those are the guys in our fan base that inspired me to make videos myself. Spunky, are you from Philly? I'm a mod on Philly 500 also. No, I'm not from Philly. It's crazy. I'm originally from South Carolina originally. I was born in Augusta, Georgia, raised in Aiken, South Carolina. I currently call Maryland I call Baltimore, Maryland, where I live at right now. It's my residence right now. But no, I'm originally from South Carolina, but I grew up watching the Eagles during the Brian Dawkins era. And no, it's funny because my brother's a diehard Cowboys fan, and he's trying to make me watch Cowboy games with him and sit there and watch the Cowboys with him. And I think he was trying to make me a Cowboys fan, but I always hated that damn Blue Star. I hated that damn team. I just started watching the Eagles, and I started watching Brian Dawkins, Donovan McNabb, that era there, man, and just the energy and the passion that Brian Dawkins had, man. That's really what brought me over to become an Eagles fan. I love that guy, Brian Dawkins, man. So happy that he went to the Hall of Fame the same year he won the Super Bowl, and because he worked for the Eagles organization, I'm glad he got a ring as well. He should have got a ring during his playing career, but no, Brian Dawkins was definitely my biggest reason for becoming an Eagles fan. I'm sure a lot of Eagle fans of my era, my age group, people in their 20s, whatever. I'm sure that Brian Dawkins would definitely be that guy who inspired a lot of people to become Eagle fans. I think he will be. Yeah, I'm from South Carolina originally. I was born in Augusta, Georgia, which is right on the border of South Carolina. I was raised in Aiken, South Carolina. I spent most of my years there. And I lived in Ohio for a little bit. I graduated high school in Martinsville, Ohio. which is around the border of West Virginia and not too far from Pennsylvania. I currently live in Maryland, but obviously being a truck driver, I don't spend a whole lot of time in Maryland anymore. I'm all over the country now. You know, right now I'm currently in Ohio. From here, I'm going down to Houston. I got a load that I'm picking up going down to Houston tomorrow. So yeah, I'm all over the place now as a truck driver. David, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support. You guys keep coming through, man. This is why I keep this live stream going. I was planning to end this live stream about 20 minutes ago, but you guys keep coming through. I keep going a little bit longer. Why not, man? Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for continuing to have my support. I definitely do appreciate that. No problem, bro. We as Eagle fans, we have to stick together. That's real. That definitely is real, Henry Bucks. That definitely is real. Sometimes it seems to be us against the entire league because not just rival fans, but the media in general, they tend to always be against us a lot. So you're right. We definitely do got to stick together. That's for sure. Amen. Yeah, absolutely. Fly Eagle Fly. Fly Eagle Fly for life. Absolutely. What do you think about our backup quarterbacks? I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked that because Nate Sudfeld obviously has been here for what, 3 years now. I like Nate Sudfeld. He has shown some promise when he's gotten playing time. I do like Nate Sudfeld. Clyde that we drafted, in the 5th round. I really don't know a whole lot about Clyde. Like, I don't know a whole lot about him. The quarterback position is the question mark for me right now because I question right now. God forbid, I'm knock on wood, but something happened to Carson Wentz. I do question though if Nate Sudfeld is truly ready to take on that. If he would be truly ready to take on that role if something was to happen to Wentz. I pray and I hope so that he is, but I hope we don't get to that point. But Clyde, obviously, who we drafted, I'm curious to see what he does at training camp. I'm curious to watch him in preseason as well to see what he does. Thornton, who I'm talking about. I'm curious to see what he does in training camp. The backup quarterbacks is somewhat of a question mark for me right now. I might do a video on this actually. I might give you more in-depth thought on my thought. More in-depth. I'm talking my thoughts on the quarterbacks. I might do a video on that sometime during this doing training camp, whatever. Let's see. Shout out to Adrian too. He is a good one. Get well soon, Adrian, my man. Adrian from Bitterbirds, man. Definitely get well, my brother, man. Adrian is definitely one of the smartest dudes, man. That guy's very, very intelligent. He knows his sports. He says that it's his job to know it because literally it is his job. But that guy's extremely intelligent, man. He was one of those guys that I was definitely watching. I was like, that was one of the guys that definitely inspired me to get into this video making thing. Adrian's great. He definitely is. Burnt Toast Mills, yes. Burnt Toast Jalen Mills. You guys already know how I feel about Jalen Mills. I am no fan whatsoever of Jalen Mills. So you guys know how I feel about Jalen Mills. If the Eagles move on from him after this season, which they should in my opinion, I would not shed a tear whatsoever. I hate that star since I was born. Henry, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. My brother tried everything he could to make me a Cowboys fan. Like, when I say he tried everything he could to make me a Cowboys fan, I mean he tried everything he could. I hate that star. I hate that damn that fan base. Not all of them. There are some good Cowboy fans out there, like my boy Simons. I like Simons. There was a guy that used to come through here, Marcellus Aaron. I hope Marcellus come back. When Marcellus come back, I definitely get him a mod. Cowboy X Factor's a good one as well. Not all Cowboy fans. I hate the team, but the cockroaches that come out of that fan base when they're winning, I can't stand them at all. So yeah, I can't stand a lot of Cowboy fans. I can't stand that owner, Jerry Jones. Actually, let me take that back. I love Jerry Jones because as long as Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, he's going to continue to hold them down. So I actually love Jerry Jones. I've been a fan since 1964. So glad you didn't become a Cowboys fan. Yeah, 1964. Holy crap. I'm not trying to make you feel old here right now, but 1964, wow. that was 27 years before I was born. For those you don't know, I was born in 1991. No, wow, you you've been there doing the good times and the bad times as an Eagles fan. No, I salute you, Tommy. I absolutely salute you. I salute you. What's up, Robert Stats? How you doing? What up, Spunk? I'm from Philly, but I live in Jacksonville, so I'm all about B Dog. Oh, Jacksonville. Yeah, you down there in Jacksonville, man. Obviously, obviously we played Super Bowl 39 down there. Obviously, Nick Foles is now down there with the Jaguars. Keep repping those birds down there in Florida. Keep repping those birds. It's great to see our fan base, not just in Philadelphia, but spreading around all over the country. And one place that surprisingly there's a lot of Eagle fans at is California, like Los Angeles area in particular. I can't begin to tell you how many Eagle fans I ran to in Los Angeles area. It's just unbelievable that Eagle fans are really starting to spread around the entire country. You got Sharky's girl over there in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I love seeing Eagle fans repping the birds all over this country, and sometimes out of the country as well. I love seeing the love for the Eagles all over the place. You used to collab with Joey. Yeah, me and Joey, we did a couple on Google Hangouts. I was on this Google Hangout doing the draft. I was on this Google Hangout doing the draft, doing the draft this year. I'm sure we might do something again down the road. I gotta talk to him about that, Now that I'm doing live streaming, I would like to start doing some collabs with other vid makers as well on my channel. Who knows? Maybe I can get Philly 500 on here one of these days. Maybe get Joey on here. Maybe reach out to fans of other fan bases as well. I would love to have my boy Simons on here. Simons the Cowboys fan. Maybe Bad Dog. Just something down the road. Once I get my once I get my laptop and stuff, because I'm gonna move over to a laptop soon. Maybe I might start doing some collaboration with other video makers as well on this channel. We'll see. Love when T.O. danced on the star. Yes, I remember that. Yes, that's when T.O. was with the 49ers, and he went to the star, and he yeah, he disrespected the hell out of that damn star, man. That was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. I definitely remember that when he was with the 49ers. The Wolverine, absolutely. Weaponettes. Me too, Shark Girl. I love it. Hit the like button, y'all show Spunky some love. I appreciate that, Tommy. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate the support you guys continue to give me, man. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys for sticking by me, man. Staying in here watching. I had a couple difficulties early in the stream, so thank you guys for coming back, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, man, I'm gonna make sure that I find more time to do these with you guys during the season. Now, making videos and stuff is cool and stuff. That's cool. Interacting with you guys in the comment section, but there's nothing better than interacting with you guys live. There's nothing better, no better feeling than that. I love to talk to you guys live. I love it. Being able to interact with you guys live is great, and definitely I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more live streams, coming up soon. We have division game, first game of the year. Yes, Sharkies. Yes, the Washington Redskins. Yeah, Washington Redskins. I can't wait for that game. I definitely cannot wait for that game. That game's gonna be played in Philly. The last time we played the Redskins to kick off the season, you guys remember what season that was, right? I'm just gonna leave it right there. The last time we played the Redskins to kick off a season, you guys know what happened that season. So, cross my fingers. I'll leave it at that. I just watched Eagles-Cowboys championship game from 1980. Yes, Tommy. Yes, the NFC championship game that year. That's the only time the Eagles and the Cowboys met in the NFC championship game, and the Eagles won that game, of course. That was the Eagles' first Super Bowl appearance. Dick Vermeil was the quarterback. Excuse me. Yeah, Dick Vermeil was the head coach, while Ron Jaworski was the quarterback. My apologies there. I used to watch you for a long time. I didn't agree with you all the time, but you was honest. All right. Yes. And look, man, I welcome opposing opinions on here. Like, I want people to understand that. I welcome people with opposing opinions. I don't want everybody to agree with me. I want you to come on here and tell me why you disagree with me. As long as you're respectful to me, I'm gonna be respectful to you. That's what I believe in, man. No, I welcome opposing opinions. I don't want everybody to agree with me. So Thank you, David, for supporting my channel. Supporting my channel. I do appreciate it, and thank you for respecting my opinion. I respect your opinion as well. This new PI rule is going to upset a lot of games. Sharkies, you got to what PI rule you talking about? You got to tell me what you're talking about there. Kind of refresh me on that one. 1964, a year after JFK assassination. Yeah, JFK. He was assassinated what, November of 1963 in Dallas. Yeah, a year after that. Yeah. I'm a 49ers fan. Well, welcome. I welcome all fans here, no matter who you root for. One thing I do is I welcome fans from all fan bases. So, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate that. I thank you for coming through for sure. I do appreciate it. 49ers have a tough ass schedule. Rodney, if you go back and watch my my schedule, not schedule yet, my division standing prediction, you're probably gonna like what I said about your 49ers. You're probably gonna like it. I got your 49ers actually winning the NFC West next year. That might be that might be something that some people might shake their head on, but I think the 49ers are gonna have a great year next year. I think the Rams are gonna take a little step back, and I think the 49ers are the second, or I think they are the second best team talent-wise in that division. But I think they're gonna have the better season than the Rams next year. I think they're gonna win that division. I got them winning the division. I got the Rams finishing the second. There's a ton of Eagle fans here. Seriously. It's about 50 Dallas Eagle fans in Albuquerque. I love to see that, Sharkies. I love to see that. I love to see Eagle fans all over the country. Now, Cowboy fans, you see Cowboy fans everywhere you go. So I mean, that's nothing surprising at all. You could be all the way over in New England and see Cowboy fans. You could be in Washington and see some Cowboy fans. A lot of times they're a bunch of bandwagon fans. A lot of them are. But I love to see the Eagles fandom just spreading around the country. I love to see that. Rep those birds in Albuquerque, and wherever you guys are watching me from right now, rep those birds proudly. Rep them proudly. I spent a lot of time in Dallas because my truck company I work for, they're located in Dallas. So I spent a whole lot of time out there, and you best believe I represent my birds in Dallas proudly. I'm celebrating my 50-year fandom this year. Okay, 50 years of being an Eagles fan. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, man. Long time root for this team, man. You've seen some good times, you've seen some bad times, but one thing about us Eagle fans, man, win or lose, we stick with our team. That's one thing. We have one of the proudest fan bases, one of the most loyal, most dedicated fan bases in the league, if not the most loyal, most dedicated. People can say what they want to say about Eagle fans, but one thing you cannot question is our loyalty for this team, our passion for this team. I was watching UK game versus Jazz. Oh my God, Brits love the Eagles. Sold out stadium, fly Eagle fly. Yeah, that UK game. Yeah, that was that was Jay Ajayi's return back to his home city, London, whatever. The London game there. I remember people were making memes about how they hope that Prince they hope that Prince Harry and Carson Wentz meet face to face because they look so much alike. That would have been cool as hell. Those two met, they met face to face. I saw some of Nate Sudfeld. He plays like Nick Foles with a running ability. Well, I hope that we don't get to the point where we have to use Nate Sudfeld, but no, obviously he's played well when he's been given opportunities out there. He's played well, played decent during preseason, whatever. But I really hope we're not in a situation where we have to put him on the field. My hope is that knock on wood, cross our fingers, Carson Wentz stays healthy. That's the hope there. Replay rule. A lot of games are going to be upsets. It's going to slow down games a lot. A lot come from behind wins based on the late flags. Oh, okay. I know you're talking about now, Sharkies, because I was like, you got refreshment when you talking about that. I know you're talking about now. Yeah. Cowboy fans in the DMV are very irritating as hell. Boogie Fly, Cowboy fans almost anywhere are irritating as hell. Cowboy fans almost anywhere are irritating as hell. So not just there, man. We bleed green. Yeah, absolutely, man. Bleed green all the way. All the way. Let's see. D he goes 0671. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? I remember when Eagle fans threw snowballs at Santa Claus. Yes, yes, the Santa balls, the snowballs at Santa Claus. Yeah, and people still hold that against us to this day, man. They hold that against us. But what they don't talk about is that the guy showed up to the game drunk as shit, man. They don't talk about that. They love to sit there and use that even to this day as a negative insult to the Eagles and the Eagles fans. Yeah. Is this the real Desert Eagle 90? I gotta go to his. Is this the real Desert Eagle 90? I know Desert Eagle is sub to my channel, but I gotta check and see if this is really Desert Eagle. He's definitely getting a wrench. Let's see. Somebody let me know if that's really Desert Eagle. No, I know he's subbed to my channel, but I do question if that's really him. Let's see. Let's see. I can't really go to his channel right now. Let me know if that's really Desert Eagle. Let me know. Yes, they are in the DMV Live DC. Hearing Bucks, yeah, I live in Baltimore, so I live not too far from there. So obviously dealing with a lot of Redskin fans in that area, but Cowboy fans, Cowboy fans are everywhere. You can't escape Cowboy fans no matter where you go. They're like cockroaches, you know what I mean? So yeah. No, I'm not surprised at all. Cowboy fans, they tell you every year how it's going to be their year. They're the team to beat. They're America's team. They got 5 rings. It's the same thing over and over and over. So, yeah, Cowboy fans, no matter where you go, a lot of them are irritating. Now, my boy Simons, got a lot of respect for Simons. Cowboy X Factor, Marcellus, there are Cowboy fans I like and I do respect. I respect the ones that are realistic. I'm not sitting there saying that they're the best, saying they're going to win every year, The ones that actually were old enough to remember when their team were actually winning, those are the ones I truly respect more than anybody. You from DC? Yeah, okay. Well, I live in Baltimore, which is like 45 miles north of DC. Keep repping those birds down there, Redskin territory, Jay Plunk. And thank you, Jay Plunk, for subbing to my channel as well. I do appreciate that as well. Thank you. Santa balls, yeah. Desert ripping on me right now. Yeah, Santa balls. Yeah, he ripping on me right now. Let's see. All right, Desert, you getting a wrench right now, Mark? You getting a wrench right now? Like I can't, like when I'm live streaming from my phone right now, I can't actually go to your channel to see if it's you. I just want to make sure that I got confirmation it's really you. So you about to ask there, so you already know, man. You getting a wrench no matter what. Let's see. Santa balls. Yeah, that is funny. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to click on your channel right now so I can get. There you go. All right, Des, you're officially a mod on my channel now. So of course I'm giving you your wrench. There was no question about that. Like I said, Desert, Philly 500, Joey Shakes, Adrian for the Bitterbirds. Those 4 guys right there were the ones that inspired me the most to make videos. Those were the guys that I was watching when I was just a typer. Those were the guys that I was watching that inspired me the most. So of course I'm gonna give you a wrench. I'm gonna give Joey one whenever he comes through another one of my live streams. Whenever Philly 500 shows up, I definitely get him a wrench as well. So you guys are definitely guaranteed a wrench no matter what. If Carson Wentz gets hurt, Eagles will be screwed. I'm a Dolphin fan, but I don't hate Philly, but being real. Beast Mode, I hate to agree with you. But you might be right there, man. If Carson goes down, man, that could be it all. That could be it for us, man. But who knows, man? Who knows? We were saying the same thing in 2017 when Carson did go down. And we all know what happened when Foles came through there. So I hope we don't get in that situation. I hope that I can trust Sudfeld. But I don't want to be in that situation. So you could be right on that. You could be right on that, Beast Mode. You remember that? Let's see. I have a backup account. I'm gonna commit to that one, Morley, by the season. Mind giving up that wrench? Well, Desert, you already got your wrench, man. I just gave you one, so you should see it pop up. Actually, I just gave you your own wrench. Let's see. Do you remember the Bounty Super Bowl? No, not Bounty Super Bowl. The Bounty Bowl. The Bounty Bowl. The Bounty Bowl. I'm trying to remember the Bounty Bowl. What year was that? You gotta refresh me on that one. Oh no, you're not talking about the body bag game where we played the Redskins and everybody was getting knocked the hell out in that game. You're not talking about that game, are you? The body bag game, the infamous body bag game, or the snow game, or the infamous snow game in 2013 against the Lions. You know, there's been so many memorable games in Eagles history. So you gotta refresh that one to me. Smallwood, let's see. Do you remember the goal line stand versus card? Yep. Let's see. I'm a diehard Dolphins fan. Well, like I said, man, I welcome everybody on my channel, man. No matter who you root for, man. As long as you come through here, man, you're respectful. You all welcome here, man, for sure. Hold on, I'm gonna jump on my other account also. Of course, people love to be me. Yes, they do, Desert. You one of those guys that have a whole lot of trolls. That's for sure. You definitely have you have more trolls than a lot of people here on YouTube. So you one of those guys that people definitely love to troll. Let me check. Is this the okay? No, that's your channel right there. Let's see. That's the one I just gave a mod to because it's saying remove mod. So when you jump on here, Desert, when you jump on here with your other account, I'll go ahead and give that account a wrench as well. Let's see. Jerome Brown, Reggie White, Clyde Simmons. Oh yes, man. Yes. Oh yes, the 1991, man. That season right there. That season right there probably should have been the first. That probably should have been the Eagles' first winning Super Bowl winning season, man. That team was loaded, man. That team was absolutely loaded. The late great Jerome Brown, rest in peace to him, man. They definitely were a squad back in those days, man. They were. Now you going back old school right there. You going back time before I was. A lot of that happened before I was born, man. You going back old school, you know. But I respect the old school Eagle fans like Philly 500 as well, man. I respect, I love listening to you guys, you old timers that was watching this team way back in the day, man. I respect your insight on stuff and your knowledge on the history of this team, man. Yes, back in 1991, back in the late 80s, early 90s, whatever. We were upset with the losing, and they tried to pass off this skinny drunk Santa. I don't mind the ref. Yes. Yeah, that's what people don't. That's what people don't. They don't bring up the fact that the guy showed up he showed up drunk as hell. Like they want to sit there and just use that. Even to this day, they like to sit there and use that against Eagle fans. You know, when we know that most of those Eagle fans back then, a lot of them, let's just be honest, a lot of them are probably dead now. A lot of them, man, they still hold that over our head to this day. No doubt, keep doing what you do, bro. I love your content. Jay Plunk, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for subbing, man. Again, I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, that's definitely Desert right there. I know that for a fact. Yeah, that's Desert. Yeah, he got a picture. He got a picture of himself as his profile picture, Ron Darby. So that's Desert. All right. So let me give you a wrench on that second account. If I can get this damn thing to show up, pop up. Hold up. Sometimes things kind of stubborn. I want to pop up. Give me the option of my mod. Yeah, that's Desert for sure though. All right, you got a wrench on that channel too, Desert. You know, gave you a wrench on that channel as well. Let's see. Miami Dolphins, I hope you win the Super Bowl. I hate Patriots with a passion. Yeah, well, I think that's universal, man. I think that's universal. We all hate the damn Patriots. I don't care who you root for. I think 99.9% of the league hates the Patriots, you know. So, yeah, I'm sick and tired of seeing the Patriots in the damn I'm tired of seeing them in the damn Super Bowl every year. And I hope that the teams in that division, man, they step their game up and they give the Patriots a run for their money in that division race. I'm sick of seeing the Patriots dominate that division. I'm sick of seeing them in the Super Bowl every year. So I hope the AFC East step their game up and they give them a run for their money for that division. My favorite Eagles player was Wes Hopkins, 48, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Don Hopkins. Let's see. Can you guarantee this a wrench also? DE90, Desert Eagle, you got a wrench. You got a wrench, man. Desert, you don't even have to ask a question, man. Of course, when you pop up, you know damn well I'm gonna give you a wrench. There's no question about that. So you don't even have to ask a question, man. You got your wrench. Let's see. Any team loses their quarterback and their team season is over. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. The Eagles won the Super Bowl with their backup quarterback in 2017. So it's not necessarily over, but it's definitely a huge blow. We suffered that huge blow in 2017, but we were able to overcome, and we went on to win the Super Bowl anyway. So it's not necessarily the end, but it definitely is a huge blow. It definitely is. And I'm praying to God. I'm crossing my fingers, knocking on wood, that we don't have to deal with that this season. 9 times out of 10, you're right about that. That Brother Joe, that right there, I do agree with. Give this one a wrench. Also, Desert Eagle, you got Desert Eagle, you got your wrench, man. It should be popping up soon, man. You got it. I got a wrench with LB. Let me get one with you, my. All right, Nick Bray. I'm just giving out their wrenches left and right, man. Like, I'm having fun with it. Like, you know, I'm having a lot of fun giving these wrenches out now. You know, I never gave out a wrench on my original channel. I never gave anybody a wrench, so I'm having fun doing it now. You know, people that I can trust on here for sure. I'm gonna need you guys to help me keep these trolls out when the season starts, because they'll be coming through. When the season starts, man, especially rival fans and stuff, like, I don't mind them talking a little trash, but when they start getting personal and, you know, just, you know, being racist or something like that, definitely ban them for sure. I don't mind a little trash talking for rival fans. Don't block anybody for that. That's fine with me. You know, I'm a big boy. I can take that. Let me see if I can. This thing can be a pain in the ass sometimes when it comes to giving you a wrench. Hold up. All right, let's see. 1990. When we put bounty on Zadeus kicker, ha ha ha. Chilling, bro. Was done chilling and grilling. About to call it a night because I got CDL class in the AM. Well, D90, man, I know you're out there doing your thing, man, trying to get that CDL, man. Do your thing, man. I hope the Desert. I hope one day, man, I can meet you out here on the road one of these days, man. Because I know you said you might go OTR for a little bit. You know, I know that you got your son and stuff, so you can't be on the road too much. But you know, I know you say you're gonna be on the road for a little bit. So I hope one of these days I actually meet you in person, man. You know, that would be great. So, you know, definitely get that CDL, man. I'm telling you right now, Desert, it's the best decision I made in my life. It truly was the best decision I ever made in my life. I don't regret whatsoever getting my CDL. And I'm telling you right now, man, when you get that CDL, it's gonna change it's really gonna change your life, man. It's gonna make, you know, it's really gonna change your life. So, like, glad to see you out there doing big things, man, and you're working on getting that CDL. Definitely stick with it, man. Stick with it. All right, Nick Bray, you got a wrench now. Damn, pretty much everybody in my comment section got a wrench now. Like, damn, I'm giving everybody a damn wrench. Buddy Ryan, the great Buddy Ryan, man. Great Buddy Ryan. Too bad he had 2 clowns of a son, though. But Rex and you know his sons, though, bunch of clowns. As long as it ain't Cowboys fans, LOL. As long as it ain't Cowboys fans. Well, you know, if you're talking about the wrenches, Des, I gave my boy Simons one. Simons showed up a little bit early. I gave my boy Simons a wrench. You know, I got so much respect for Simons, so I had to give Simons one. No, Simons gave me a wrench on his channel, so I had to get him one on my channel as well. You know, so I already gave Simons one. Simons is the man. I like Simons. Best roster we have ever had in my opinion. We're gonna kill it this season. I am beyond. Yeah, I am too, man. And I keep saying that. People say, and I know that y'all hear me say it all the time, man. But this roster is the best roster that we've had in quite a long time, man. Definitely one of the top three rosters we've had in my 20 years of being an Eagles fan. You know, it definitely is right up there. You know, it's right up there. So, man, I'm telling you right now, man. When I look at this roster, man, I look at the talent of this roster. I think this team is better than the 2017 Eagles roster. I think it is. 11 sacks on Dallas quarterback. Let's see. I'm telling you, Desert, man, getting that CDL, man, is definitely gonna change your life for the better, man. Keep up with it, man. And I'm telling you, man, it's gonna pay off for you for sure once you get that CDL, because you got so many opportunities out there, man. And one thing about trucking, Desert, if you're still there, Desert, one thing about trucking, man, the one thing about it is that it's a guaranteed job, because they're always gonna need truck drivers out here. So it's definitely job security, and the money ain't bad either. I'm just telling you, it ain't bad either. So you're not gonna regret it at all, man. It was the best decision I made in my life. You know, I got tired of working these all these multiple jobs, man, low paying jobs, man. I'm like, I gotta do it. I gotta make a change in my life, and I'm glad I made that call and I went to school and got my CDL. It changed my life for the better. I'm going to cheer for the Cowboys because I got Miami Hurricane players playing for them. As long as they don't beat the Miami Hurricanes, I can't root for Dallas for nothing. Even if I had a relative that played for the Cowboys, I can't root for the Cowboys for nothing. Haven't been in a new stadium yet. Want some soft pretzels. You love it, Sharky's girl. Do you watch college football? Nah, I'm not really a huge fan of college football at all. You know, I don't watch college football. I'm pro everything. Pro basketball, pro football, pro baseball. You know, I'm not a college sport at all. I mean, a college fan sport at all. College sports fan at all. God damn, I'm just fucking everything up. Nittany Lions, Penn State. You know, got a couple of Penn State players in the Eagles right now. Miles Sanders, Shareef Miller, obviously both of them for Penn State. So yeah, we get old Penn State over there. Nittany Lions. Kansas City is my team coming out of the AFC this year. I would love to see Andy Reid do well, man. I would love to see Andy Reid do well. Watch out for those Colts, man. Watch out for those Colts. I think Frank Wright is doing a great job over there in Indy as well. So watch out for those Colts as well. I think the Colts definitely can make some noise this season, and I think they will. Time to get tomorrow started. Good night, brother. By the way, they said I'm more than ready for a CDL test, but it's a few weeks from new. Time to keep my skills up till then. Good night. All right, Desert, man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for coming through, man. It means a lot to me that you came through. It truly means a lot to me, man. Thank you, Desert, for coming through. Hey, you guys, man. Sub to his new channel, DE90. Desert created a second channel there. Definitely, if you're not subbed to his second channel, definitely make sure you hit up his channel. You guys all know who Desert is. That man needs no introduction. But definitely sub up his new channel right there, DE90. Definitely hit him up for sure. But thank you, Desert, for coming through, man. I definitely appreciate it. I'm probably gonna end this thing pretty soon myself. I've been going for a little bit over 2 hours now, so I might wrap it up pretty soon as well. Let's see. Went to Penn State game in 1995, Wisconsin versus Penn State. Truckloads of beer cans before they made laws in Happy Valley. Oh, so you was getting drunk out there, Sharkies. So I guess having a ball out there. I cried epic. We won the Super Bowl. That Philly was epic. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We had waited, what, 52 years to finally catch that Lombardi Trophy. 58 years since we had last won the championship, whatever, man. So it was definitely a very emotional day for all Eagle fans, you know. To finally catch that Lombardi Trophy after so many years of hearing the trash talk, for so many years people saying that we wouldn't do it, man. Yeah, that was very special. It truly was. LOL, you my homie. Bro, let's see. Bro, we're going to kill it. Which game are you most excited for upcoming season? Well, Nick, I can't just say that one game, man. I'm very excited about, obviously, getting revenge of the Cowboys. I'm very excited about that. The Patriots and the Eagles is one. That's a game right there I got marked on my calendar, because it's like, hey, man, you know, who knows how many opportunities we get to see Tom Brady and Carson Wentz go head to head. So hopefully they, you know, both of those guys are on the field. Knock on wood, both of those guys are playing, and that should be a battle right there. The Patriots and the Eagles. I think Bears and Eagles is gonna be a great game as well. No, there's so many good games in that schedule, man, that I'm looking forward to. Vikings, Eagles. The first time the Eagles have been back to that stadium since we won the Super Bowl there. So there's so many games I'm excited for. I can't just say one, man. I just can't. Let's see. What up, Richard Prier? How you doing, man? How you doing? No, man, we don't have the edge rushers. Well, David, I don't really necessarily. I think we're pretty good on the edge rushers overall, but you know, I'm curious to see what, like, you think we should get Jadeveon Clowney, right? Like, I'm curious, David. Okay, David, I'm curious. Like, what would you give up for Jadeveon Clowney? And you know that Jadeveon Clowney is going to want a big payday coming after the season. Do you really think the Eagles should invest in a big contract for him when we got other players that we should be prioritizing? I think we're better off just developing our young talent that we keep drafting, like Josh Sweat, Sharif Miller. Just my personal opinion. I respect your opinion, so just tell me what you would do if you was the GM, the GM of the Eagles. Tell me. I'm curious. Really enjoy your live tonight. Well, Tommy, thank you for coming through. You know, I told you guys I was gonna do another one. Guys, continue check out my community tabs, man. I'll let you know when I do live streams. I will post it in the community tab to let you know ahead of time. You know, I love that community tab. I love it, man, because it allows me to let you guys know what's going on ahead of time. So definitely check out my my community tab posts and stuff. I continue to let you guys know when I'm gonna do a live stream. I'll let you know a couple hours in advance so you can be ready. So yeah, thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate it. But I think Washington is the team starting to get better. Watch out for the Redskins. They can be a good team in a couple of years. Maybe so. We'll see how that quarterback they drafted. We'll see how he turns out. We'll see. Hey, hold on just a second, guys. Hold up. All right, I'm back, guys. My phone was starting to die, so I gotta plug it up to the charger. So that's all right. I'm back. Yeah, my phone was starting to die there, so I gotta plug it up. Let's see. Well, David, I'm glad you're having a good time here, man. That's all I want to do, man. I want to have a good time chatting it up with you guys, man. So, like, I've been talking about ending this thing like almost an hour ago, and I'm still going. But it's because you guys, man. You guys that keep being here. You won't let me go away. I'm probably gonna end this thing though, probably around the 2:30 time. We'll see. I'm probably around the 2 hours and 30-minute time. I've been on here for 2 hours and 16 minutes right now, so I might go another 14 minutes or so, whatever. But I'm having a lot of fun with you guys as well, man. I definitely am. So it's a lot of fun. Let's see. Gotta eat dinner night later. All right, Sharkies girl, thank you for coming through, Sharkies. I appreciate it. Have a good night, Sharkies. I sure will. I was wondering why he didn't make videos. I was subscribed to Henry. He decided. Desert decided to create a second channel. He wants to build that channel up. YouTube has been a pain in the ass for him. Like they've been a pain in the ass for most of us content creators. So he went ahead and created that second account. So definitely, if you're not subbed to Desert Eagle's second channel, sub my boy Desert up, man. And Desert, you're probably gone now, man, but I'm gonna say it again. Thank you for coming through, man. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming through, Desert. Let's see. Yeah, definitely go over there and show my boy Desert Eagle 90 some love for sure. Definitely go sub him up. How you feeling about Sproles for another season? Me personally, I'm happy to have another. Thomas, I made a video. Let's see. Was that Thomas that asked that question? No, that was Nick. Okay, Nick, I made a video on that. I made the video on that once it happened. I wasn't necessarily excited about it because I felt like you got a 36-year-old guy that's been hurt the past 2 seasons. I feel like we should have gave that spot to a younger guy, but I'm not angry about it. I mean, it is what it is. No, Deuce Staley wanted him back. You know, obviously Doug Peterson and the Harry Rose, but they got a lot of love and respect for him as well. So I wasn't really ecstatic about it, but he is another weapon for Carson Wentz. I'm just crossing my fingers that he stays healthy. Now I'm hoping that he stays healthy and he can stay healthy and prove that it was the right decision to bring him back. So I'm not really ecstatic about it, but it is what it is. He will be another weapon, a special teams player for us. So we'll see. I want to see Washington Redskins. I want to see Washington Redskins are going to be a good team. Watching out Dallas Cowboys and the Eagles and Philadelphia Eagles. We have to sweep Dallas this year. Thomas, you might not like what I say here, but I think we're gonna split with Dallas. I think we are. They're a good football team. I'm not gonna be a homer here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Dallas is a very good football team. I think we're gonna split with them, and that's normally what we do. It's normally a very competitive rivalry there. They beat us once, we beat them once. I think it's gonna be a split. Now, would I like to sweep Dallas? Absolutely. I would love to sweep Dallas, but I think this season is gonna be a split with the Cowboys. I know you might not like to hear me say that, Tommy, but I think we're split with the Cowboys. Thanks, Sparky. I didn't know Des Eagle had a new channel. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for going to sum him up, man. Yeah, he created the channel a couple days ago. His main channel is still up. He can still put videos on that, but he's trying to build this second channel up because YouTube has been messing with us on content, as content creators. Trust me, I know a lot about that. Well, YouTube, YouTube messing with content creators. They have limited so many things that he could do on this channel. So he created this channel. He's trying to build it up. So, definitely you guys sub Des Eagle 90 up. Definitely sub his second channel up. Let's get him back up there in that second channel. Let Malcolm roam the field as a safety linebacker with nice depth behind him. I think our backside of the defense is going to be better than we expect. I think it's going to be good. I think our linebackers is going to be good. Don't get me wrong. I just said earlier that if I had to find a spot that depth-wise it might be a little weak, I think it might be linebacker. But that's not. But when you look at this team, you look at the depth on this team overall. This team is loaded everywhere. I just think that might be maybe that might be one of the few weak points that that I can see. But obviously having Nigel Bradham, Kamu Grugier-Hill, Zach Brown, having LJ Edwards, man, Alfieri, undrafted guy that we signed, whatever. There's just depth there, but I'm curious to see what those young guys can do. I'm very curious to see what those young guys can do with the opportunities that they're given. I'm very curious to see. Do you play? Did you play football? Tommy, I did. Yes, I played football in high school. I played tight end, and I played tight end. I played defensive end in high school. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I did play football, tight end, and defensive end. In my high school, we played both ways, offense and defense. Oh, not a fan of here. Welcome, man. Welcome. I welcome fans from all fan base here. As long as you come through here, you're respectful, man. I welcome everybody. I'm not one of those Eagle fans that say because even rival fans, man. I welcome everybody here. So welcome, man. Welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Hit that subscribe button. Trade Jalen Mills for Josh Norman. No. No. I don't like Jalen Mills. I don't like Jalen Mills, but I do not want Josh Norman on this team. Hell no. No. I have to disagree with that one. No. I don't want Josh Norman. I think the Niners are going to be good, Joe. I think they're going to win that division. I stick by what I said there, man. I said that in my division standing video, which got very well received. There's over, I think it's like 1,200, 1,300 views on it. So that video was very well received. So I said in that video that I think that the 49ers are going to win the division next year, the NFC West next year. I think the Rams are going to have that Super Bowl hangover, and I think they're going to take a step back. I think a lot about the Rams was exposed last year too, even though the Eagles have been exposed in the last 2 seasons. Will Cody Kessler or Clayton Thorson make the roster? Clayton Thorson, I think he will, because obviously he was the we drafted him in the 5th round. Cody Kessler, I'm not quite sure on that one. It depends if the Eagles keep 4 quarterbacks. I think they're gonna keep 3. I think the 3 quarterbacks, obviously Carson Wentz. I think the second quarterback, of course, is Nate Sudfeld, and I think Thornson's gonna get that number 3 spot. If they keep a 4 quarterback, maybe Kessler gets it, but if not, then he'll probably be on the practice squad. So that's the way I see it. Do you think we'll trade for someone during the season? Never say never. Trade deadline. You know how Roseman likes to do. Trade deadline. Roseman loves to make a move. Obviously, last year we made it with we traded for Golden Tate. That didn't really work out at all. But yeah, Harry Roseman is always keeping his eye on things. He loves to make aggressive moves. So don't be surprised if there is a trade, before the trade deadline. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a trade deadline sometime this offseason. Not trade deadline. If we see a trade, some type of trade happen before the season starts, I won't be surprised if we see a move happen. We'll see. Man, it's summertime. Get rid of the toboggan. I love this thing, man. My aunt bought this for me, man. She bought it for me for Christmas, man. I love this thing. I love it. You know, it's kind of gone. It's kind of gone my image, man. You know, a lot of people recognize me with this thing on now. The sunglasses too, man. I love it. You know, I wear it any time of the year. I love it. I'll probably put on my baseball cap soon, though. I'll probably go back to wearing that soon, but we'll see. But I love this thing, though. I love it, though. I got a hat for you if you need one. No, I don't need one. I got some hats, man. I got hats, but this is one of my favorite things to wear. I love this thing, man. It's one of my favorites to wear. Now, I got hats. Don't get me wrong. I got some hats. If you watch some of my earlier videos, you know, you see me wearing some of my baseball caps and stuff, you know, some of my caps and stuff. So I got hats. I just love wearing this a lot. Who are you most excited to see play this upcoming season, defensively and offensively? Well, obviously offensively, I'm looking forward to seeing the return of. I'm happy. I'm very excited to see Carson Wentz rebound that season. I'm very happy about that. I'm very excited to see Deshaun Jackson returning back to Philadelphia. Carson Wentz throwing the football to him. I can't wait for the first time deep touchdown pass from Carson Wentz to Deshaun Jackson. So there's some, Carson Wentz is number one for me on offense. That's number one. But if you want me to take Carson Wentz out of the equation, Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is one of the guys that I wanted the Eagles to draft. It's very rare that when a player that I want to see the Eagles draft actually gets drafted. So I'm very excited to see Miles Sanders and what he can do. I think down the road, Miles Sanders could become the feature back. I think once Jordan Howard is gone, if he's gone after this year, I think Miles Sanders will become the number one back. So I'm very excited to see what that kid can do. Defensively, what player am I most excited to see on defense? There's so many talented players on defense. Cre'Von LeBlanc, Cre'Von LeBlanc, Avonte Maddox. Those young guys right there. I'm looking forward to seeing their continued development. I'm looking very forward to see those guys continue to develop. So those are guys that I'm excited about as well. Zach Brown, I'm very excited about Zach Brown. Zach Brown, obviously we signed him from the Redskins, so that's another player that I'm excited for as well. So it's kind of hard for me to say players that I'm the most excited about, except on offense. On offense, it's definitely Carson Wentz coming back from that injury. I'm very excited to see what he does. Miles Sanders, I'm very excited about seeing what he does as well. So that's kind of a tricky one for me because there's so many players that I'm looking forward to seeing take that next step next season. Dallas Goedert, I'm very excited to see Dallas Goedert take that next step as well. So that's kind of a tough one for me because I got multiple players I can bring up and tell you who I'm excited to see and why. A clean Eagle hat for sure, bro. Who do you want? Why do you not want Josh Norman? Well, first off, I don't want that contract he has for the Redskins. Second, I don't want a loudmouth prima donna on our team either. That's why I'm not a fan of Josh Norman at all. I think he's a loudmouth, and I think he's a little overrated personally. I don't want Josh Norman. No. And he's also kind of getting up there in years too. No thank you on Josh Norman. Who would the Eagles trade for at trade deadline? Name a player, please. Who would the Eagles trade for? Wow, you put me on the spot there. There's so many players they could trade for. Jadeveon Clowney, Melvin Gordon. Nah, I'm just kidding on that. That's a big question mark. I really don't know on that one. It just depends on what position they really need at. Right now, our depth is pretty good, but it just really depends on how the season's going by the trade deadline. That's a very good question right there because last year I was not expecting Golden Tate to be traded to the Eagles. That was one guy I did not expect, and that happened. So you just never know.
I would love to get Peterson the corner from the I would love to get Patrick Peterson, but that's probably not gonna happen. That probably won't happen. I don't know on that one, man. It just depends on what we need at what position and what's available. That's all I can say right now on that. I would package Mills and Aguilar for a player, possibly Nelson is a good wide receiver, but I don't see us keeping him. I think Nelly's gonna be on this team for the rest of this year. I think he will. Now, could he be a trade deadline piece? That's possible. That's possible because the Eagles might want to try to get some value for him before, because his contract is up after this year. He's on a 5-year option. They were shopping him for what I heard during the draft, but they did not get
Now his market was not as big as they thought it would be, so they did not try to move him at all because of that. Um, that no, yeah, but that's a big question. No, that's a big question mark on Nelly. I think he will play the entire season with the Eagles and then maybe leave a free agency. But Roseman does like he does like to make moves that to try to get some value for try to see if he gets some value from late in the season. That's a possibility. We'll see about that. But my gut feeling tells me that Nelson Aguilar is going to be with the Eagles the whole season. That's my gut feeling. But we'll see. I hope Sidney Jones stays healthy. You and me both, Henry Butts. You and me both. We need a healthy Sidney Jones. I made videos on that as well. This truly is a make it or break a year for Sidney Jones. It truly is. Sidney Jones, I still believe in Sidney, but he has to go out there and he has to prove it. He has to show that he's making that next move, man. He has to take that next move next season because the pressure is on him. We drafted him in the second round. The Eagles drafted him with the potential that he had. Obviously, he was a shutdown corner in college. So I hope he stays healthy, but I also hope that he returns to the form that he was in college, because that's what we drafted him for. The future, the potential of him is why we drafted him. Can't wait for those live streams during the season. Boogie Fly, I can't wait either, man. I can't wait either. They definitely will be coming. Who knows? Maybe one day when I'm taking like a 34-hour reset or break, I got time. Maybe I might live stream during the game. I won't show the game, obviously. I won't do that because I'm not trying to get taken off YouTube again. But on a Sunday when I'm not, I'm not driving or whatever, maybe I might live stream one of these games. Just depends, I know a lot of people come through for those live streams during the game. So maybe I might do one if I got the time for it. We had over 20-something people come through here today, so pretty decent amount of people came through, and I'm very appreciative of that. What's good, A Kings Jerks? How you doing? How's it going with you? I'll give you your mod. I'll give you your wrench as well. I remember you was disappointed that you missed my last live stream. You kind of got here a little late. I might be in this pretty soon, but I'm glad you was able to come through here before I actually wrapped it up. Let me see if I can give you your mod wrench. Sometimes this thing want to be stubborn, so I don't want to. There you go. You're a mod now. There you go. I think we should give Jordan Howard a cheap extension. We need to keep a good power back so we can keep physical. That's a possibility. They could be doing the same thing with him that they did with Alshon Jeffrey. They bring him in, see what he does, and give him an extension mid-season. The same thing we did with Alshon Jeffrey. The same thing that we did with Timmy Jernigan in 2017. That could be what happens. If Jordan Howard goes out there, he fits in well with us, and he balls out, then yeah, it's possible they could extend him at the right price. I wouldn't be surprised by that whatsoever. So that's definitely a possibility. I hope he has a great season. I hope he goes out there and he balls the hell out, man. I would love to keep him for the long term, but it's all gonna be based on what he does in the field for us next season. So it could be just like what we did with Jeffrey in 2017. That's possible. Yes, I hope DJ stays healthy too, man. I hope the whole team stays healthy, man. Like, I don't want to repeat of 2018 when people were going out left and right. Shit. 2017, we had people going out left and right as well, man. I hope the medical staff got their act together, man, and
we bring on the injuries are to a minimum next season. That's my hope. That's definitely my hope, man, that we have an overall healthy season, because I don't want to see a season derailed by injuries. You know, we had the past couple of years, injuries have just been terrible for our team. It didn't stop us from winning Super Bowl in 2017, but it definitely does take its toll on your team when when you got multiple players going out, left and right, So hopefully, cross your fingers, man. Cross your fingers, and let's pray that everybody stays healthy. Here is what happened with the Eagles. Yeah, so I'm crossing my fingers, man. Just crossing my fingers, man. Everybody stays healthy, man. And we have a healthy season, man, and have a very, very good season. Like, this team reminds me of they remind me a lot of the 2017 team. I think this team is actually better, like talent wise. That there's better talent on this team. But I just get that special vibe when I look at this roster, like I had in 2017, man. That we all know that team was very, very special, man. I think this team right here has the potential to be very special as well. So I'm very pumped, man. I'm very, very excited. I know you guys are too, man. Like, training camp right around the corner. Then not too long after that, of course, you got the preseason not too long after that, and then football is here as soon as you know it, man. So I'm pumped, man. I'm beyond pumped. I'm beyond excited, man. I cannot wait for this season, man. Like, it's gonna be a very special year. You guys got anything else you want to ask me in the comment section? Go ahead. If not, I'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. I've been going on for 2 hours and 35 minutes, so that's pretty good overall. I'm pretty satisfied with how long I went today. But if you guys got anything else, man, go ahead and post it right there. If not, I'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. Eddie Price, man, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate everybody that came through. Thank you for I'm glad you enjoyed the chat, man. Thank you for coming through. I think Michael Bennett is going to make the Philadelphia Eagles. Michael Bennett is going to make Philadelphia Eagles for trading. Oh, you mean he's gonna want revenge? Probably so, and that's fine. Our offensive line will be ready for his ass. So I'm sure he probably has a little bit of bitterness about him. He wanted to get paid. He wanted a big contract and stuff, and yeah. So it wasn't gonna happen. Philadelphia, the Eagles were not gonna pay him, so they traded him. So we had to see New England. We have to see him in Philadelphia. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing Tom Brady and Carson Wentz go head to head for what could be the first and only time. So I'm very excited for that Patriots game. That's the one game that I'm trying my hardest to get out of Philadelphia for. If I get out of Philadelphia for any game, that's gonna be the game I get out there for. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to Wentz and Brady, Michael Bennett coming back to Philadelphia. That should be a lot of fun. That'd be the first time the Eagles and the Patriots met each other in a meaningful game since Super Bowl 52. Obviously, we played them in the preseason last year, but that was preseason. So this would be the first meaningful game we played them since Super Bowl 52. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to seeing Tom Brady and Carson Wentz spar against each other, because Tom Brady is that guy who all these younger quarterbacks got to measure themselves up against, because obviously Tom Brady's been in this league for so many years. He's been so successful. If Carson Wentz cannot spar Tom Brady, then that says a lot about Carson Wentz and what he's going to be. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that matchup against the Patriots for sure. That should be a great matchup. Michael Bennett might want revenge, and that's fine. He can want his revenge all he wants to. I'm not afraid of Michael Bennett. I think our O-line would do just fine handling Michael Bennett. Thanks, Spunk, for hanging with us, bro. Fly Eagle Fly. Boogie Fly, thank you for hanging with me. Thank all you guys for hanging with me, man. I truly do appreciate that, man. I was not planning to go as long as I've gone so far, but you guys have made this chat very fun and interesting for me. I've been keeping it going a little bit longer because of you guys. So, these will, like I said, they will be back. I will bring them back as a regular occurrence. It just all depends on my schedule. Being a truck driver, I'm constantly busy, so it just all depends on schedule. But I got the community wall there, so you guys, check my community wall from time to time, because I'll let you know ahead of time when the live stream is gonna happen. I posted in there earlier today, obviously. So I love that community tab, man. It's a great way. It's another great way to interact with your subscribers. So I know every time I'm planning to go live a day,
I'll let you guys know ahead of time so you guys will be ready for it. But yeah, thank all you guys, man. I guess that's about it, man. No, I'm not seeing many more questions pop up, so no, 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's pretty damn good. That's not too bad at all, man. I've been on here for a while, so I guess I'll go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. We'll definitely do another one of these soon. Probably sometime next week. We'll see, man. But thank you guys, man. Once again, I know I keep saying this, but thank you guys for your support on my channel. Thank you for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. That truly does mean a lot to me, man. It truly does mean a whole lot to me. Thank you guys for your continued support. And yeah, thank you for joining here tonight, man. Thank you for joining. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. As always, man, go Birds. Spunky 1991 is out of here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.